Back to the subject at hand. You already know the plan. Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter.
Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. When I put that tool in, you know what it'll do to you. Lift you off your feet, Lex Luger, Yokozuna. I do this shit spectacular. Real nigga, no actor, bro. You fake it in the wrestler. I'm kicking up so extra, bro. I'm waking up the extra dough. One bitch ain't enough, so I'm think I need an extra hoe. One split ain't enough, so I think I need like 50 more. Shut the fuck up, sucker. What the fuck is you bitchin' for? Shit your rap suck, fucker. You should slit your dough. Head on the kitchen floor. When the dish drain, right where the dishes go. MBG, we get the dough. The reason your bitch give me throat. Semi-automatic all up in my coat. Yeah, I smoke that very loud chronic. Have my head in the clouds like the Jolly Green Giant. Pothead, I can't deny it. I'm rolling and then I fry it. If it don't stink, nigga, I don't buy it. Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter.
Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. Slick, majestic, fantastic, Grand Rapids. Flows done match the source, go gadget. Floating through the traffic, posted throughout the atlas. Meditate with millionaires, still speak to the savages. Stay up the par because when driven far, my thought process progress like IndyCar. You should show some respect when a general speaks. Respected, connected, and very elite. When MBG move in, the cipher complete. I make them come for your head, stay on point with those peaks. Counting cash became my favorite pastime. Learn to turn a slow nickel to a fast dime. Money back guaranteed till it's flatlined. And we on the grind and we shine all the time. Money on my mind, and you know the time. If you wanna get a ticket, single file, stand in line. Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter. And ball hard like AI in the fourth quarter.
Taking it back to the days of the mixtape slaughter. They mad at I cause I fly across borders and ball hard like
Yeah. All right. Ah! I love it. Indeed. Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen.
Oh man, I would love to see how many ladies are in the ladies here.
Yeah,
but so gentlemen, fellas, so bros.
Knicks fans.
Yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Knicks and Six Pod. We are your humbles and gracious hosts, Sire Van Dam, Van Deezy, Guru if I'm your mans. Don't call me Guru if we ain't mans. And I'm here once again with the incomparable, less than humble, very confident.
Yeah. Ooh.
What you said, best beard in the game?
Oh, we having a semi-good beard day. We went to the gym. Instead of oiling it down, I said, I'm going to make it fluffy and cozy right now. We're going to get comfortable.
Flourish,
yes.
Mr. Sean Harris. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
This shit is on Lush right now, y'all. You're welcome.
Oh, man. Welcome back. Like I said, you can follow us everywhere at Knicks and number 6 IX Pod. We are brought to you by the Smooth Family Network. Cha. You can follow us everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. You can follow me everywhere at Frostmon Guru, and John will find you. Let's wait.
Let's wait a minute. I just found it really funny. Sean will find you. You know how many times I told these people I'm gonna create something for y'all to come and hit me up. I'll create a side something, another separate account. Takes 30 seconds to do it. Never do it. My bad, y'all. I'll find y'all. Hit him up. Go in the group. Go in the Facebook group or whatever. I'll holler at y'all in there. Oh, that shit is funny. Oops.
All right. Great disclaimer. Hopefully
Sean
will find you. Hopefully he will.
Yeah. I'll be in the Knicks for 6 circle.
Like,
find me in that universe.
Like, Sean, I'm right here. Could you find me?
I can't. I don't want to. I don't want the ats at 2, 3 in the morning.
Man.
Someone driving and listening like, "Hey, yo, bro, what you say about who? What?" I'm like,
and now you got to respond.
Nah, because you know me.
Yeah, now you up giving.
Now I gotta send screenshots and stats and interviews and
greatness.
All
right. So let's get into it. So this is our post trade deadline special for sure. You know,
right.
And what has arguably been maybe the craziest trade deadline in history. We will recap what we did minusculely, you know, and we will recap the league as a whole and how ultimately it affects us. So, you know, everybody that's here, shout out YouTube, shout out Twitch for tuning in.
Shout out to Twitch. I like Twitch. I like Twitch
for rocking with us and whatnot. You know.
Yeah.
I'll preface this off, and this is like the perfect game as we begin our recaps, because we played the Lakers, right? We played the Lakers.
Yes.
We played the Lakers, and you know, the theme of this podcast, and shout out to Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart.
Yeah,
the rights,
Josh Hart.
The rights, that is.
Yeah.
Had to let the streets know they didn't love that loss either, but I just want to send out a formal apology to the league here. All right. So the Knicks lose to the Lakers, right? And
I want to send out the apology too. My bad, y'all.
It's really our fault. The trade deadline, we're not going to bury the lead here. It's really our fault, right? We lost to the Lakers. The Lakers looked around and said, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We in the building?
Are we, as you said, are we outside for real?
We outside?
Listen.
Whoa.
Listen, and this is an Anthony Davis-less Lakers we lost to. So annoyed. Besides the fact that I'm annoyed that we lost to this, right?
Yeah.
I have to send out this apology because we gave the Lakers the utmost confidence to act on some crazy shit they heard from an aforementioned Dallas Mavericks team. It was like, hey man, we just beat these niggas. We beat a contender. We beat a contender in the East, because let's be clear, you know, we gonna have to beat people, and we probably only got to worry about OKC in the West, but the East got about 2-3 teams. We been a contender in the East. We might get them out of here. We gonna have to make the trade, and boom, they made the trade for Luka Doncic, which 7 days later,
still the NBA world is still healing,
fractured,
emotionally. It's like I've listen. I don't know if I could call this the craziest trade deadline ever, because I've seen some busy trade deadlines where they just felt like everyone was out and about and they were just moving all types of pieces and stars everywhere.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I could go that far, but this is one of the most impactful trades on its own just ever in NBA history. Like the way...
It's crazy.
The way y'all been losing y'all minds on all sides of the trades.
Love it.
Laker fans, Mavs fans, Utah fans, soccer fans.
Love it.
Yo,
love it. I loved every part of this week. So as y'all know, I am in sports media. So what a week. Let's be clear. What a week.
Yo, I mean, what a week.
If you ever thought something like this would happen, I mean,
then you should play the lotto.
You should play the lottery.
Nobody had a Luka trade on their bingo card.
Not at all. Not one person. I don't care what anybody says.
Not even Nico.
Maybe not even. Yo,
not even Nico.
so I want to preface all of this early podcast.
You gotta do this part later. No,
I'm not gonna do it, but I just want to put the disclaimer out there. This is not a Nico Harrison slander podcast.
This is not a Nico slander cast. No.
And we'll get into that later. But yes, let's get into this. Is the Knicks podcast. Let's get into Knicks Lakers. All right. So why did we lose this game, bro? Why did we lose this
Because
game?
Bronny hit that layup on us. That's it. Once Bronny gets into the game, there's no comeback. There's no hope.
All right.
There's no nada.
All right. So I'm gonna preface this off by saying I hated this game. I hated this loss for 3 reasons. 3 reasons. Reason number 1. We ruined a perfectly great Josh Hart game. Like maybe the pinnacle of Josh Hart game. 26, 13, and 11. 26, 13, 11, and 2 steals.
That's a great MVP game.
That's crazy.
For anyone in the league.
That's crazy. That's number 1. That's the number 1 reason why I hated this game. The number 2 reason I hated this game is that we also ruined a very good Precious Achiuwa game. 15 and 15 on the bench. He was cooking. It making up for the egregious sell that fucking Cat was doing. And I was like, Cat, you selling tonight, bro. You are selling. This is the worst Cat game I've seen. And I feel like I've said that like once a week so far. But
you said that once a week for the last 2 to 3 weeks for sure.
Yeah.
This is the worst Cat game I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is the worst Cat.
You said it twice in 1 week.
Yeah, this one was the worst one though, by far.
Yeah. This was the worst.
And I don't even. I'm not mad at it because he had 2 really good Cat games this week. But the Lakers game, I was like, oh no, I hate this. I don't want to see this at all.
With no AD, it don't even. And unlike the games where he does great, and it's just like you don't even notice it because it's so in the flow of shit that it's just happening.
It was absolutely noticeable.
Ugly and obvious. You didn't see that? See what? That guy is terrible. Like, yeah.
I had to put it out there. I was like, yo, Cat, I ain't gonna lie. You being an absolute burger. You need to chill the fuck out on this. This is nasty. This is nasty. Don't do this again. And for his credit, he did it. But that shit, I was like, oh, no. This is early mini Cat. Don't need this nigga here. Get this nigga out of here. I don't like this nigga at all.
Yo, at least if he's not scoring, you could depend on him rebound it. Yeah. You could at least depend on that one or the
6
other.
boards, bro. 6 boards.
Oh, shit.
Come on, nigga. No, I'm sorry. I don't never want to see 6 rebounds from Carl Anthony Towns. You are 7 foot, nigga. I never want to see that ever again. No.
Disgusted. Yeah.
And the third.
And that's not the only reason why I hated this game.
No, but the third and most obvious reason why I hated this game is that immediately after hitting a 3-pointer, in the midst of the best offensive stretch of the season for him, by the way.
Yes.
OG Anunoby.
No.
Screams in terror and goes down. And I promise you, so did I.
So did I.
Slinky to the floor. I can't lie to you. Sitting on the couch, he went down. I slinky to the floor. Just straight dead man. I said, wow. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. I won't lie. I feared the worst. Everybody feared the worst. Did we not? Did we not?
No, you kidding me? We text each other through games, people.
I said, fuck. That's all I said.
I couldn't breathe.
Fuck.
I'm trying to find shit to hold on to while I'm sitting in the couch.
Bro.
Like, oh God, I'm falling off the face of the earth. And we went far. We was like, 7 weeks. We were hurt.
I thought it was over.
He's listed as doubtful
over
for this week. So we can expect to see him sometime after All-Star break, which is fine.
Let's be clear. I'm not going into depth on this OG Anunoby injury because I'm just not speaking it into existence.
I understand.
But give him February off. Just give him February off, please. Like, that was like it being a mild foot sprain. It is a la last year when Jalen Brunson bumped his knee and we also thought the season was over and that shit ended up being a knee sprain. Just OG, give him the month off. I'm sorry.
I counter that with one thing. How important is it to you to be first in the East? Now, granted, we believe that we can be anywhere top 5 and we're still the best team in the East and all of that. We both adhere to that belief since the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
But I ask you, the perks of being first in the East, particularly this East with the standings or whatever, 1 through 4 matchups, 1 through 8 plans, yada yada, and all of that. How much does that matter to you?
It doesn't matter that much. It matters, I would say.
So I get it. We got to look at the standings.
I would say second matters a little bit more than first in a sense. Because, like, here's the thing, right? Unless the Cavs completely collapse, I'm not saying it's off the board because they're the fucking Cavs. But, you know, like, unless they completely collapse, we're probably playing Boston in the second round, right? I would prefer home court advantage in that series specifically. I don't think we need it, but I would prefer it. Like, I don't like at this point, I don't see us going lower than third. Like, unless we collapse, and I don't think we're a bad basketball team, and only bad basketball teams collapse. Like, that's just the truth. So I think I would prefer second over first. Like, if first is attainable, yes, obviously. Like, first would get us Milwaukee in the second round. And I love the Milwaukee matchup with us. Like, I love that. Like, I would actually I love that.
I might give up first to get second if it's going to give us Milwaukee. You may not be wrong.
So it's like, no, like it depends how it shakes out. So like,
shit, Milwaukee. I was just curious. Just a thought.
Yeah, so it depends. If OG,
because if you're willing to not be first, then yes, go take extra days. Right now, they're saying that he's sitting out because of precautionary reasons anyway. Like, he's not participating in contact right now.
I love that.
Just like he does.
All-star break for sure. All-star break
he's
for
practicing.
Sure. Like, we shouldn't see him this week.
We don't need to see him this week.
Are we in agreement with that? Just give him, like, at the very least, post All-Star break, like the fucking Bulls game is the 20th. And I'm asking for an extra week after that for him.
Listen, if we can't have you know what the problem is in all of this.
Yes, I do.
It's the matchups we have this week. They just happen to be 3 games in the East you don't want to lose to.
And that's right.
Like, it's very much so 3 teams.
No, and that's real.
For their own reasons, you don't want to.
But you know,
you can buy tickets to one of their games for $7. I just want to throw that out there. Yeah, no, you don't want to lose to a $7 ticket team. You can't going into All-Star break, and then the time we're gonna have for everybody just be talking. They talk. That's a whole week and change of fans losing their minds.
I hear you.
Oof. But
I hear you.
I feel like if we're at least 1-2, if we're 0-2, we might need to see him in the third game. We can't go into All-Star break in that sort of a fluke.
I mean, to be clear, like, this loss, specifically this Lakers loss, is what are we 6 of our last 7 of our last 8?
Yeah.
I would hate it.
I'll tell you for sure right now. I think we're better than that even.
Because we finished January on 5 games.
7 of the last 8.
Yeah, 7 of our last 8. Lost to the Lakers. See, like, here's the thing. Like, if this was like November,
yeah,
December, I'd be with you on that. But it's February, which is getting closer to March, which is getting closer to April. So I'm like, when do we prioritize? Like, my thing is this. Do we feel like we can beat everybody in the East? Do we feel like we can beat anybody in the East? Like, are we confident in that? If we feel like we're confident in that,
no. I believe we have New York confidence. I think we have our own swagger about shit that we'll in any fight we can see Goliath and be like, yo, I'm absolutely David in this bitch. Like, we're confident in that manner, but
I mean,
we haven't played the Cavs enough or the Celtics enough.
Yeah, I think this is the
to feel that
information
way.
we need, though. Like
Yeah.
we're gonna play the Cavs and the Celtics like 3 times in the next 4 weeks each. Like we'll be fine.
But one of them is coming up, and we don't have OG for it, so that's already going to be like now we have built-in excuse again.
You don't want the built-in excuse.
Yo, the built-in excuse game wins or losses. Yo, we lost to them last time because we were a new team and we didn't have any chemistry, whatever. And then the defending champs coming in starting the season. We beat them last time, but they didn't have to go as hard because it was the end of the season and blah, blah, blah. Yo, I am tired of the asterisks and the explanation on why this happened or that happened. And mind you, if you ask me, we lost this game because OG got injured. This Lakers game because OG got injured.
No. So I
built-in
want to be
excuse.
completely transparent there as well. That is the 100% truth because specifically
he was on fire.
He was cooking.
Yeah.
LeBron, by the way.
Yeah. Not a nobody. And I be thinking about the OG LeBron matchup all the time, dog. The OG LeBron matchup and the OG Tatum matchup, I be like daydreaming about that shit randomly.
To be fair to the game, LeBron was also cooking, but
it was a triple double.
It was no. LeBron really cooked when OG went down, and they had to put. So
yes, he did.
They put Josh Hart on him. I did not like that decision. I hated that decision.
It's not the first time. It's not the first time.
I was looking at it and I was like, why? No. When we said the same thing, I was looking at Tibbs. I was like, Tibbs, no.
Yes, that is a thing.
I said no.
That is Josh Hart be getting that assignment.
No.
Remember when we played the Celtics this year?
Yes.
In the beginning of the season, and for some reason, Mikal Bridges was guarding Tatum and just getting cooked worse than he's ever been cooked his entire life.
No.
And OG never guarded him the whole game?
They put him on Jalen.
I'm not sure if he's saving this shit as like a secret move.
I gotta be believing it because I was sitting here looking at him. I was like, why is Josh Hart on LeBron? I said it like 8 straight times. I said, why
is
Josh Hart?
That's the matchup.
Why is Josh Hart on LeBron? That's insane. I don't want any part of that.
And he had a great game, Josh Hart, too.
He did.
And LeBron had a great game.
LeBron still cooked him. He cooked him too.
Yeah. Oh, he was supposed to.
Yeah, it was an
good, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Moving on from this Lakers game because I hate the bad vibes. Like 7 of our last 8, they was the loss, whatever. Moving on. All right. I loved this game. All right. Knicks Rockets, right?
This was a good one.
So I guess they had a built-in excuse. I'm gonna be clear with y'all. Like Şengün didn't play.
Right.
Van Vliet didn't play. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That Imminent Thompson kid is him. That boy good. Whoa. I don't like how he look.
It's that guardian shit, dog.
Yo, bro. It's not even. I'm gonna be clear. Imminent Thompson is on my fantasy team. So I've been seeing this all year. To be clear with you.
Oh man.
Imminent
Thompson. Do we still got a fantasy league?
Yes, we do.
Tell me that shit is over. Yo, that shit's still going? Oh my. All right, go ahead. Keep talking.
Imminent Thompson is good at the sport of basketball. All right? Like, I have seen it through my fantasy numbers, but I had not really seen it up and close in person. Yo, this kid is mad brolic. I ain't gonna lie to you. But to be clear, the only thing that really got me upset about this whole game is that we just guarded him like he was a shooter. Like, sag off him. He made no jump shots. And they kept giving him the lane, and he kept faking and jab stepping people. He threw it on Precious and dropped Precious too. Jesus Christ, that was crazy.
Yo, I'm about to say, like, he was doing, like, we saw that a little differently. I feel like he was in his pocket. Like,
no,
I feel like he had, like he had the right breakfast and dinner, went to bed at the right time with the right person. Like, he just having a good ass day.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
All the lights were green.
To be fair to his team was holding him back They wasn't playing. Like, we won this game. We won this game.
We're here too.
We won this game because they was selling him. Like, I'm not gonna lie. We was up. They was up 11 points going into the fourth. I was ready to concede. I was like, we lost. This is bullshit. We lost this shit. These niggas is cooking us. They young. I texted you. I said, bro, these young niggas is running us out the gym.
Yes, you did.
I was like, yo, every 5 seconds, it was like, fast break, fast break, fast break. And they playing defense. And every time they touch it, they swiping it. I'm like, oh my God, they playing defense and they running on us. I'm like, yo, they go out the, yo, we was down 5. And I texted my other Knicks chat and I said, yo, we should be grateful. We should be blown the fuck out.
I know I said that to you. I'm like, yo, bro, it's still early. 5 points, we finished this.
Yo, down 11 in the fourth quarter. Number one, Jalen fucking Brunson, man. Listen,
boy, he had a week.
This guy is him, bro. Yo, Himson showing up this week. You know, wow.
Get a week.
Sometimes you forget because he's trying to incorporate a level of Dimeson into his game, but when he is like making decisions,
which he did.
Yes, he did. Oh yeah, Dimeson was also here. Also here. But when this nigga is really cooking, it looks like some shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know
it looked like cheese and the hot hand on 2K.
Yeah,
it looked like you doing too much with him now just because you. But
it looked like some shit. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I was looking at it. I was like, oh man, this nigga cooking them. Jalen Brunson.
Everybody was kind of on a job yesterday too, though. Like, yo, look at our starter. Bridges 22, Cat 22, Hart 19. Precious has 7, but Precious ain't supposed to be there right now. He ain't messed up much of anything. He had 9 boards. He did his thing. Like, yo, he was positive on a plus minus. Like,
yo, 42, 10, and 6 is crazy.
When everybody is on their job, it opens it up for somebody on the team. And it's like, okay, who is it today? And that's what it looked like when that person is Brunson. Yeah, Brunson, yeah, I'm repping you right now, big dog. That one's for you. That one's for you.
Yeah, listen. Sneaky good week, Mikal Bridges. Sneaky good week, Mikal Bridges.
No such thing anymore.
Nah.
No such thing when he's the guy out there taking 5, 6, 7, 8 threes a game, 9 threes a game. Once he start becoming that guy, which he's been coming the last like month or so.
Uncomfortable Mikal Bridges is good basketball. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It looks great. It looks great. I have no complaints. I've never had no complaints. But to be honest with you,
that's fine. That's fine. I had complaints. That's fine.
There were people with complaints.
Yeah.
But
I slandered him.
It feels like he's settled in. He's settled in and understands it, and the chemistry is looking good. And I like how it looks. Better Cat game 22 and 9. He said the thumb is going to be what it's going to be, bro. It's too extremely obvious that the thumb is fucking him up. I just need him to take better shots in a sense.
Because his shot is
I don't think he's.
What happened to that shooting when he first came here? Woof.
I mean, I'm gonna blame the thumb a little bit, but I think it's more so the shot selection, bro. Like, I think the shot selection is deteriorated a little bit, like in the sense that like he is into the pump fake, right? Like, he's a pump fake, take you to the drop. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You the best shooter big man in the game. I need you to pull like 6 threes. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, these 2 to 3 threes is just not cutting it for me. It's not cutting it for me, bro.
Bro, you are a legit 3-point option on my team, and I need you to act like the legit 3-point option on my team. Pull. Bro, deep threes. Pull. It changes the dynamic of the defense we play.
My solution to his thumb issue is, nigga, you need reps. Throw them shits up there, bro. I need you pulling them shit. No, seriously though, because
I hear you.
Mostly it's a pump. I'm gonna go buy you. I know you can go buy him. I'm not even worried about that. We know that our current issue is the thumb. Pull, nigga. I need you pulling. You hit 2 of them shits. Now you pump fake niggas to the rack. I need you pulling way more.
Granted, this game he went 1 for 5 for 3. So the one game this week where he shot more than 3 threes, 3-point attempts, he did bad. So it seems like we picked the wrong game to talk about it that way. But no, this is a long-term problem.
That's fine.
Yeah, this is a long-term problem. This is different from
5 threes. I'm taking 5 threes versus 2 threes. 1 for 2 versus 1 for 5.
5 threes every game.
Yeah, I don't care. You're the best shooting big man in basketball. This is not like you asking fucking Jakob Poeltl, which we're gonna talk about in the next game, to shoot threes, or even like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, I don't like Victor Wembanyama pulling on them threes, but he gets the system. He gets it. Like, yo,
he
bro,
the idea. He gets
like,
the reason.
Wait a
for
minute.
It.
Hello, I can shoot these bitches. Hey, if you're gonna sag off, it's not even that. It's not even that.
If you're going to give it to me,
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not that like you pull out of recklessness. Like, Vic is a nut. Like, let's be clear. He's young, but he's figuring his shit out. But he's gonna figure out his nut shit. It's more so the fact that they sagging off you and you pump faking into the fucking defense. No, pull. I don't care what these niggas is talking about. Pull that shit
right into it.
Yep. Oh yeah. Put your hand down, nigga. Oh, this is going up. This is going up. I bet you they fear it. I bet you shoot. I bet you go shoot 1 for 6, and they still gonna guard the 7th shot. They still gonna guard the 7th shot.
He's the reason why OG rebound numbers is lower than they should be. Because when he's not hunting for rebounds, OG's the one that got to be down there with Josh Hart to get it. And it's not happening because he's just not spreading the floor and shooting from out there.
Guess what?
He's killing my parlays is what he's doing.
Listen, he pulls more threes. If he misses, the most brolic nigga down there is getting the rebound. And his name is OG Anunoby. And guess what? He probably not really gonna get the rebound because Josh Hart gonna get the rebound. We gonna be fine. Trust me. Pull more threes. More threes.
I need OG to get one a quarter. That's my average for him. He got to get it together.
Oh, and when Mitch come back, man, listen. All right. Moving on. Let's get to
my parlays is different. I'm not putting in best for a week. I'm gonna just watch.
You're gonna have to watch. I'm gonna have to see. You got to see what's the vision.
Yeah,
you got to see what the vision is first before you.
I'm about to take a month off like OG and just see what's up.
You got to see what the vision is.
All right, Knicks North.
All right, cooking here. Just start with
Knicks North.
All right, here we go. Knicks Canada. Knicks cooked the Raptors. I think I got the fucking Nuggets logo there, but whatever. Knicks cooked the Raptors. I didn't love this game, but whatever. 121, 115. Scrappy Raptors team. We was blowing them out by 25. We left them back in the game. Took our foot off the gas.
Hey, you know why I didn't like this game?
Why?
Because IQ was just such a bum in this game. He was just such an empty player there. He was thoroughly getting cooked by his mentor. He was thoroughly getting cooked by his mentor. It was tough. It was tough though. It was a tough watch for the IQ contingency. It was a tough watch. This was the hardest game to watch. The Lakers game was an easier watch. Maybe not easier because I lost OG in the process, so that was tough too. Mm-hmm. And this was about as tough, and we won.
Yeah. And Carl Anthony Towns had 27 and 20.
About damn
27
time.
and 20, goddamn.
How spoiled are we?
It's been a minute. Yeah. It's been a minute. I'll tell you that.
Fix the average for the week.
Yeah. Had to even it out after that six rebound.
Bull. Yeah. But another game where everybody did their thing. Precious.
Hey, we're not gonna bury the lead on the story here.
Precious.
Hey. Right, the story of this game is Mr. Himporty. Ario Hukporty.
That's the lead?
Yes! Yo, you saw my boy out there hooping? No, we ain't even gonna do my mans like that. We ain't even gonna do my young boy like that.
That's peace.
Hey, so we didn't talk about it last game.
No.
But the first big off the bench was Ario Hukporty. The first big off the bench. And wow. He didn't play great defense.
That said everything to both of us, didn't it? We started talking from then. Oh, man.
I said, it's a day. It's mileage you can't. Mileage you can't.
What's the nigga? Nick?
Hey.
The second he checked in.
Yo, it's over. It's over, bro. Yo. So my man, in the
Huck Porty.
Yo, my man Huck Porty pulled up in the game. First big off the bench, man. I ain't gonna lie. 6-5-2. He was locking up Scotty. He played 10 straight minutes. No, what really sold is the fact that he played 10 straight minutes in the game.
Yeah.
When Cat and Precious was in the game. He played 10 straight minutes. 10 straight.
Yo, does that not give you the idea of what we're going to do when we get Mitch?
Oh my God, you are fucking in my head, bro. Because I
and that's why we do this.
I said, I see the vision. Tim sees the vision. He is now employing Huck Porty as Mitch Light. You are now Mitch Light, Huck Porty. Congratulations.
He's doing this so everybody else around can
adjust to the Mitch lifestyle.
So Mitch can just be plugged in.
So we're on the same page, right?
Yes. Okay, let's
go.
go.
So because this is the trade deadline special, right? This spoke to me differently. Like, it told me so many things. When Huck Porty checked in the fucking Houston Rockets game, I was like, oh, okay. This told me 3 things. This told me 1, Jericho says, I'm hollering at you. It's been real. Once
Sorry,
a Nick,
bro.
always a win. It
Once
told me 2. It told me 2. Okay, we are prepared. Mitchell Robinson is almost ready to go. That's what it told me. It told me that Mitchell Robinson is almost ready to contribute. And number 3, Ario Huck Porty, you are now Mitch Light. You have now been employed as the Mitch dummy so that everybody gets adjusted to what life with Mitch is like, which also told me part 4, which confirms what you said. We're not getting rid of Mitch ever.
Ever. Never. Can't.
Yeah. It also supposed
to
be
cheaper next year and expiring.
You also
just to be cheaper the year after.
You also heard from Cat. I don't know if you heard, but Cat said, well, when I came here, I thought I was gonna play the power forward.
Oh shit.
And you know what that tells me? Wildcat is a 5. He would like to play some 4 as well. He's not opposed to it. He's not opposed to it at all. At all.
Great.
And that only tells me that now Tomas has the green light to run the Mitch Cat lineup. Which is gonna look insane. Which, to be fair, only helps us in the long run because this gets Cats to shoot more threes, which is what I want offensively. And I don't want Cat guarded. I don't want Cat in drop coverage no more. No more.
We can put that shit to bed.
Yeah, that Lakers game confirmed it to me. I'm over Cat in drop coverage. I am content with Cat being on the Jalen Brunson track, which I have said, Jalen Brunson is not here to play defense. Karl-Anthony Towns is not here to play defense.
Accept that from day one.
Yeah, I've accepted that from Karl-Anthony Towns. I appreciate the effort. I love the effort. Even I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see him playing drop coverage. Drop coverage in Steph Curry's NBA. Drop coverage in Shai Gilgeous-Alexander NBA is dumb. Like, stop. Niggas will mini you to death. Like, stop doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone can shoot. Please stop the drop coverage. I hate it so much. Oh, my God. I hate that it works sometimes. I hate that when it doesn't work, it looks disgusting. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, man. Anti-drop coverage delegation. Leader, Van Dam. I'm sorry.
No. Listen, this whole time we've been giving Tibbs grace because we said the reason is we're missing Mitch. We don't got the interior defense. That's why we're doing the drop coverage to help with the interior a little. And once Mitch comes, we can stop doing that shit because why are we playing drop coverage when you have Wingstop? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
You
have the answer to drop coverage.
Yeah, we don't need to do that because
your wings can stop people.
On-ball defenders.
Your wings can stop people. That's why you don't do it. You do it because
we just didn't have the defense in the paint. So what's the I can already hear the pod. I can already hear the future pod when Mitch is out there and we still playing drop coverage.
Oh my God.
And we lose a game. We lose a game because nobodies got 4 more threes off than they usually do each.
Yo.
Yeah.
I tell you, my only issue with drive coverage is that it works sometimes. When it doesn't work, it looks disgusting. It just doesn't.
That looks like you didn't try.
It looks like you're not playing at all.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It looks like you
Oh
didn't
my
try.
god. All right. So let's move on to what the people really want to hear. Welcome to the trade deadline special.
Wait.
Oh.
There's nothing more we gotta say about the Raptors. I feel like we ain't giving they just do. No, it was a close game. It's a 5-point game. I mean,
I'll give you this. So exactly what we did to the Rockets the night prior.
okay. Yeah.
The Raptors did to us.
Yo,
Brunson hit the same three.
Brunson willed. See, that's why
he won't let us lose.
Willed us through the last 2 games.
He won't let us lose. And that is something you have to be appreciative of.
That's all I wanted to say. Now we can leave this game. Leave this game alone.
Because we really wanted to lose this game. Let's be clear.
We tried to.
We wanted to lose this game and embarrass ourselves for 4 days. We embarrass ourselves and walk into this Celtics game fresh off a loss.
Not traded anybody of note and done anything big and say, yeah, now let's play the Celtics with no OG added as well. Oh, yeah.
But good for us. All right, it's time for the trade deadline special, man. Welcome. Welcome.
Stuff.
Welcome. Knicks hits. So the Knicks made a blockbuster trade during the deadline. as a part of the Kyle Kuzma trade.
To be the throw-in and a Kyle Kuzma trade.
Oh my God.
Rough.
Y'all know I love Kyle Kuzma. That's my guy.
It's true. It's true. You saw space for him here. You thought there was
I saw the vision. Listen, he's a nut, but whatever. If I need more offense and some effort on defense, Kyle Kuzma will do it for you. You just can't be. You can't judge people.
You can't be the guy.
You can't judge people on playing for an unserious basketball team, the worst team in basketball in Washington Wizards. Like I'm not. Well, how am I supposed to take any information from that data? Explain it to me. It's disgusting.
Hey, man, I blame Kevin Durant for all of it.
Yeah, me too.
Let's go. And it's funny. And we don't got to spend no time on it, but I actually do blame Kevin Durant for the whole sake of that franchise and all the franchises he went to afterwards.
Yep,
like,
sure did.
Damn, the dominoes effects of this guy. All right.
Should have just went home. Should have just went home, KD. Should just went home. But yeah, so we got.
Wait, is
right?
Who is? Do you hear that?
I do.
Okay, well that's gonna have to stop. All right, go ahead, do your thing, bro.
Is that you?
That's what I'm saying. Like, is that me?
Sounds like a.
All right, now the world can't be that crazy. Don't worry, I got you. Let's keep going, bro. You got it. Set us up.
All right, so like I said, welcome to the post trade deadline special. We made our trade. Part of the Kyle Kuzma trade. Jericho says, like I said, it's been real. He's a cast considerations, by the way, for cast considerations in DeLon Wright. Part of the Kyle Kuzma trade. This, like I said, I thought this signaled that the front office thinks that, Mitch is on the way, man. Mitch is here, and this is the team that they're gonna roll with during the playoff run. How confident do you feel in this though?
In Mitch,
in Leon making the decision.
Okay. And Leon deciding to trade Sims for Wright.
Not really that. More in the sense.
No, I mean it all matters.
It signals, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It all matters. What does Wright say to me? You cleared it up for me perfectly because I was like, bro, huh? He was like, yeah, probably waive. I'm like, oh God, yes. Okay, yes. Probably waive. because what the hell do we need him for? I don't know what his purpose is on this team. I don't know what his purpose is on this team. We need size. We clearly need size, whether it be a bigger wing, whether it be a power forward or a center. We need a 3, 4, or 5. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's not what that is. So Leon Rose, the king of just making moves, because he hasn't disappointed. He doesn't disappoint.
Yep.
So king of making moves. This guy's 6'5". Yo, get him out my face. What you call it? No disrespect. Once a Nick, always a Nick. So welcome to the squad. But not a Nick for long. Leon know what he's doing. Yo, all right. Now, if you combine some of our older takes, like Leon Rose is secretly a mob boss and he has steak with the mob on Sunday nights.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
With Bill Belichick and, you know, all of that. Then you know he got something. He got something in the tuck. You know he got his eye on somebody.
Yep.
He probably got his third secret phone that's like, don't worry, bro. Rest up, King. We got you. Like something. Dwight Howard come back 10 pounds lighter, dog. I'm like, oh snap, yo, what is this? Like, yo, there's something somewhere. It just because that's what Leon leaves you to believe, because we know what we need.
Yes.
And he's a capologist. He hired a great capologist.
Big Brock.
To help them.
Brock Aller. You know you
got a capologist. This lawyer team got to be strong.
I'm gonna say this. You know you good at your job when you a capologist and people know your name.
People know you.
Big Brock Aller.
Brock. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. So it made me feel confident that Mitch will be here.
Okay.
For a long time, which means that we may be able to keep this core together longer than anticipated, because Bridges has to get paid not next year, but the year after his new money will come in. And with that, we're gonna have to do some things to make it fit. The cap will have to go up. We have to keep players where we have them at, and we have to like shed contracts somewhere where we can. Getting Mitchell Robinson from 11 mil to 6 mil and freeing up 5, it's a beautiful start. It's a beautiful start. Now, I'm just throwing 6 out there because Precious gets 6. He could probably get 8 every year, whatever, and I'm fine with that. Maybe 10, whatever. The point is, it leaves us with room for Leon's big picture to manifest. We're all just riding out in his vision. Like
at this point.
Someone mentioned like like they was like, okay, for the Luka thing, like Jalen Brunson, would you trade Jalen Brunson? And it was like no, maybe it's fandom, but no, like too much is built around Brunson. Like the team, the front office, the coaching staff, all built around this guy. Like, and you have to think that with the relationship that Brunson and Leon has, it's truly built around Leon and his comfort and things that he's comfortable with. So he's comfortable with Brunson, he's comfortable with Cat, and he knows what's out there, and he's comfortable in what he's gonna be able to bring in off the buyout market, which I believe we can. Anyone making less than 12.8 million, we can sign.
Yes.
So we have options. It's not Ben Simmons. Thank God.
He went to the Clippers.
Officially?
Yeah, he just went to the Clippers.
Today. That happened while we're
about it. I literally saw that notification.
I was saying, 'cause I was waiting for that
15
one.
minutes ago.
Oh, thank God. I actually called that. I called Ben Simmons to the Clippers. Good. Go. You and Kawhi, y'all could knit something together on the bench. You know what I mean? Yeah. He needs a buddy out there. You see how bored and alone Kawhi be looking? Like, he need a friend.
Love it.
And Ben needs a friend. So perfect. I feel like if you weren't confident before, this trade deadline did nothing to help you.
Yep.
But if you were confident before, this should have boosted your confidence level. This should have made you feel like even the great Leon Rose agrees with how you feel. Because you may have thought IQ was the future. Yeah. And Leon was like, there's a better future.
Yeah.
You may have thought Randall and Dante were part of the team's future. You may have had plans for those picks. And Leon is like, no, we're doing this. Remember, the OG trade was an impossible trade until we made it.
Yep.
Trading with the Brooklyn Nets to get Bridges was an impossible thing until we got him.
Tell you.
So there's many times that we thought things were going to go one way and it didn't. And for one time, we thought it should go one way, and Leon was like, y'all starting to get the picture. Y'all started to see.
Walk with me. Walk with me. That's what he's saying. Walk with me.
My son, you get it. And I'm like, oh, I think I do get it.
I do get it, Leon.
Yes. So
walk
that's
with me,
my
kid.
stand with it. Yes.
I'm here for it. I agree with you for the most part. Like I said, I think that this signals that, Leon knows what he's doing. There's some things that as we said, the buyout market is coming up February 28th. There'll be some teams, like, I ain't gonna lie. I had a pipe dream out there that, Chris Mitty might have hit the buyout market. I'd have loved to put Chris Mitty on my bench,
I'm still you were early on that.
I was like, I was trying to get him there, but there'll be some good. And to be clear here, I just want to put the lax in some Knicks fans. We are talking about here like replenishing like the 8th and the 9th and the 10th in our rotation here. Like this is what this is like this is the nitty gritty of it. As I've said multiple times, rich team problems. There are teams that are going to there were trades that were made this week to like solidify starters and key bench pieces and stuff like that. Like I was content with the trade deadline for us because I am fairly confident. The one piece I was not as confident in was Mitch's health, and the trade deadline signaled to me that Leon Rose is more confident than I am in Mitch's health, and I gotta believe him because he knows more than me.
Confidence.
He says, "Hey." Because if he was, I literally put this on the docket. I said, the trade deadline will tell us how Leon and Tibbs feels about Mitch's health. If we trade for a big, he's like, I don't know if he's gonna be back. I don't know if he's gonna be back this year. I don't know if he's gonna be back to the playoffs. We might have to put contingencies in place. If he don't trade for a big, that tells me that hey, we think if we all know that we need Mitch, right? Like this is not a secret.
Not a secret.
This is the most
whatever we're trading for needs them to be Mitch like.
Like this is not a secret in the sense that even the most simplest of NBA broadcasters can put on their show and be like, you know what the Knicks need? They need a rebounder and a defender in the paint. And as a backup big man. And you know who that is? It's Mitchell Robinson. That's why every Knicks conversation that has been going on since January 1st has been, hey, is it worth it to trade Mitchell Robinson if that's what you need? And Leon Rose has definitively answered your question 2 days ago. That is not. So I feel as confident as ever. And even to transition to the Eastern Conference, I feel even more confident because, ladies and gentlemen, did the East get better? Like if we're going through the East trades, Atlanta traded half their team and picked up 2 bench players from the Clippers. Milwaukee traded for Kyle Kuzma. That doesn't move me even though
Jericho Sims. And we got cash in the deal.
Yeah. Oh, $2 million. Let's be clear.
And we got
cash
considerations.
The cash considerations. We love cash considerations on this side.
Oh, come on. Shout out to cash considerations.
Because that's what helping the buyout market. See, y'all got to do the science.
That's what makes us buyers in the buyout market.
Love it.
Ugh.
So, yeah, we got So all those
Anybody
things.
in the East get
major
better. I'm curious about the Cavs.
There's two trades that happened that they would say is the Kyle Kuzma trade and the DeAndre Hunter trade for the Cavs. So does this make the Cavs better? I don't know truly, because they got rid what they consolidated a little bit. They got rid of what Karis LeVert and somebody else
and Yang.
Yeah. So they consolidated two pieces into one piece. DeAndre Hunter, I think he's front runner of $6 million of the year. Maybe is he front runner?
Dog, I'll get back to you on that. But dog, as a Knicks fan, you got to be like, do you really want to consolidate right now? Because depth is like,
bro. Yo,
are we here again?
We're here. We're here.
All right, cool.
That was my main fear. That was we subconsciously talked about this the past 2 episodes. Like, bro, consolidating. Like, if you're gonna trade 6 or 7 to get 7, 8, 9.
Like,
do you really want to do that? Do you really want to do that? Do you really want to sacrifice to get a better 6 or a better 7? Did you want to sacrifice that amount of depth when you have such a top-heavy team? I think the Cavs got super top-heavy. Maybe for no reason. Like, I see it. I see how it works.
The best excuse I've heard for it was that their coach, Kenny Atkinson, who love him as a coach, wanted him as a coach. Shout out to him as a coach. Kenny Atkinson has a tendency to go 9, 10, 11 deep, 11, 12 deep in his roster. And so the GM, for his own good,
consolidated
so.
Nah, I'm into that.
You feel me?
I like that. So
that he don't get too tinkery in his lineups and shit.
I can't lie to you.
That
might be good GMing. I can't lie to you. Because
they finished the rest of the season as number 1 in the East. That's good GMing.
No, that's good GMing. I'm gonna give it up. That's good GMing, because it's one thing, right, to be like Tibbs and go like 7, 8 deep, but 10, 11 deep, nah. Nigga, I'm not trying to get the 11th man run in the playoffs. You're gonna look crazy.
Yes.
Yo, he said,
yes. He said, yo, boys suiting up.
He said, yo, your lineups is a little too exotic, my brother. Your lineups is a little too exotic, my brother. He out there running Ty Jerome at the 3.
Yo.
He out there running Donovan Mitchell at the 4.
So with that in mind, I am curious to see, because if the GM made a move to make the coach sharper in the team,
that's good GM, man.
I want to see how that actually. I'm
not mad at that.
Jericho Sims.
I'm not mad at that.
I don't care what they did. Nobody in the East said anything I cared about,
and that's great. Is that not a great thing for us? I think that is the perfect thing for us. I think the fact...
Oh, we spent the whole week talking about other people's problems.
We did. And that is rich team problems right there. I'm loving it. And this is what I'm saying, right? Us here at Knicks and 6, we have handled expectations spectacularly. I just want to give it up for us. Like, we've done all right. We've handled expectations spectacularly, right? Like, even now, being able to have like a very generalized conversation about the fact that, like, all right, we didn't make a big move, but that signals more to us as opposed to what, I'm not gonna lie, the majority of Knicks Twitter went off this week. And to say this was gonna be my Knicks for clicks, but it's not, because I found something a little funnier. But like Knicks fans having main character syndrome this week, it was just nasty. I just want to put that out there. It was really nasty. Like, okay, I get it. You know, like, wow, we didn't make a trade. Wow. 5 picks could have netted us LeBron James and Anthony Davis, clearly. Wow. Like, come on, y'all. Y'all was just being ridiculous this week. Y'all truly was. Like, Let it go. Let it go, bro. Let it go. Let it go.
Really?
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
I felt like I saw the opposite in most of the week. Yo, all right, listen.
I saw main character Knicks fans all week. All week.
Okay.
Why didn't
I
we
hear
make
you.
a trade? It was ridiculous.
Okay. Those honestly, I think those are the people, and I spoke about this before. Those are the people that get paid to tweet. I feel like those are the people that get paid for engagement, and they're just trying to stir the pot because you can't be serious. You some of you, and I'm dead ass. Some of y'all, when y'all speak, completely disregard what you're saying.
You have to.
But then I try to remember your name so that if I see it again, I know to completely disregard what you're saying. Because your word don't mean anything on any given day. You're just trying to get clicks. And even on this pod right now, as I'm telling you whatever I'm telling you, know that I believe this shit. None of it's for clicks. None of it is because it'll be a spicy take. Ooh, they're going to love this. Unless I'm saying something that I truly believe that I don't think you thought of, then I'm like, all right, watch this. I'm about to blow their minds here. But
I loved it.
Yeah, I can't take that serious.
Yeah. So
all right, let's get to the West finally.
Yeah. So overall, shouts to us. I still feel confident in the East. Let's get to the West. All right. So the West had a whole bunch of shuffling. Whole bunch of shuffling. All that to do. I feel like before we get started, I just want to say, Oklahoma City, you should feel flattered. You should feel flattered. Oh my God, you've been putting belt to team. You put belt to ass. Chip. They've been putting belt to ass every team in the West and every team in the West. Way. They said, "Oh, we gonna have to get some for these niggas."
I've never seen nothing like it. Never seen nothing like it. A team that has never won, that hasn't made the finals since Kevin Durant and Ibaka played with Harden.
Bro, I want to be all right. So I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you got it.
They are the poster child in the West right now. They're like,
I want to put out this right. This gonna seem like hate. It's not really hate, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I love Shea. I truly do. I really think he's him. I
think he's everything y'all was treating Anthony Edwards like last year. But I couldn't jump on the Ant-Man bandwagon last year the way y'all did. But that's SGA's.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has won one playoff series. One.
I could be wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. One.
I hear you.
He's won one.
No, I'm saying,
he's won one. Bro.
I know.
The love and adoration is beautiful.
Yo.
But when it's used.
Almost unanimous MVP-esque.
You know? But when it's used as like a counter argument, like, yo, he's way better than so-and-so. And I'm like, yeah, but also like he's only won one playoff series.
And he's on arguably the best built team in the league.
Like, he should win more playoff series. But if he doesn't, there's conversation.
He should win more. And his future, he has to leave the West this year.
Yeah.
Forget all the other trades that has happened. OKC needs to be in the finals this year. They can't be a better. Chet is back. Yep. Chet, you betcha, is back.
Chet, you betcha. Mr. Hogan.
Oh, come on.
That's my guy.
Dog.
I know I love me some Chet. That boy Chet
good, boy. Again because somebody is listening and they forgot about Chet for a second.
Yeah, Chet is back, man.
Back.
Chet back. Let's be clear.
Once upon a time was supposed to be the star of the team.
Listen, Chet is back.
Yo,
he's back. And I'm not gonna lie, I watched the Raptors game yesterday, y'all.
I might watch that once I get off of this. It's nasty.
It just looks.
Oh my!
Like it just looks like 5, 6, 8 niggas out there like this, like the wacky inflatable wailing 2-man.
Oh no!
Playing the best defense, but man, that's a tough out. That's a tough out. But to be clear, in regards to the Knicks, this is the West problem. Until it becomes our problem,
Oh, yes.
There are 8 teams that this is directly their problem.
Yes. Plus play-in.
Yes, absolutely.
Yo, dog, which leads to the point. Who is going to take him out? The Mavs or the Lucas? Okay? The Los Angeles Lucas?
All right.
Or the
So-
AD Mavericks?
Yes, so we've buried the league long enough. All right, so shout outs. I want to say 3 things here, right? 1,
Everybody who did a sports pod this week had to spend
This is the
2-3 minutes talking this at least.
this is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. This is the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, right? I want to be clear to you. Like, and when I say crazy, I'm talking about like purely unhinged insanity from one Nico Harrison, right?
Second craziest thing I've ever seen. The first is J.R. Smith in the finals.
Real, okay, real.
All right, but
Never
let's
thought
go.
I would see that either.
Yeah. That's the one.
Real. Okay, so there's many things that happened this week, right? Like Nico Harrison starting off the trade Armageddon is one of them. He trades Luka Doncic to the Mavericks for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first round pick, the 2029 first round pick, right? So obviously there's been multiple sides of the argument. I think basketball wise is the easiest part of the argument, right? On paper, it's a good fit for both teams, in my opinion. On paper.
What a combo this one is.
and I say that to say, wow. Nico Harrison did himself. So if Nico Harrison, I just want to start before we get to this Lucas shit, because I know me and you gonna get into this. But before Nico Harrison did himself no favors here.
None.
0 favors.
He went in front of everybody. He said, "Look at me," and they painted a big ass target on him.
So if the conversation stayed between me and you, right? Like let's just say me and you are just arguing text, and we could make up our own reasoning to why he did this, right? Like we be like, yo, I'd be with everybody. It is the fact that this nigga went in front of people that cover basketball for a living and said, yo, bro, nah, this was me. I hated that nigga. I needed that nigga out of here.
He had to go.
I don't know how y'all interpreted that press conference. I can only tell y'all how I interpreted it. I interpreted it as, yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This nigga Luka mad fat. I need him out of here. He is way too fat to be doing anything for me.
Yeah.
I don't care if he's 25. I ain't even tell niggas I was getting rid of him. I just woke up one day, I called my bro Rob and was like, yo, you want this fat nigga?
He gotta go, son.
I gotta get rid of him.
Like, what would you give me? What would you give me if I gave you Luka? Like, what? What would you? I feel robbed. This is where we'll be in agreement.
Yeah.
I feel robbed that I didn't get to hear 28 other offers for him. But then once you go down the list, it'd be 27, 26 offers, 20 offers, 15. Maybe half the league will really put a serious offer in there for him. But I am curious about what those offers would have and could have looked like. So I will give you that for real.
All right.
That's crazy.
So all right, and I agree with that, right? I think we'll always be in agreement with that. Like the idea that Nico Harrison took it upon himself. Like this is not something that everybody else did. Like he took it upon himself to deal exclusively with the Lakers. Like that's the hater shit that I can't really fuck with. Like I can't fuck with that at all. Like I can't even lie to you. Like that's
hater shit.
That's what hater shit I really, because bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Is that not collusion? Like that's the textbook definition of collusion.
No, man.
Is that not the textbook definition of collusion? That's the textbook definition.
No, man. It's not. Not if you believe the report. Not if you believe the report that they called Giannis first and they laughed in his face.
No.
And I believe in that report.
Listen, I'm here to tell you.
Do you believe in that report?
I don't believe that report. I believe.
Oh my God!
I believe. I'm just telling you what I know. Listen, when they be like sources says, sometimes sources be me.
Sometimes it be bullshit.
Sometimes it be bullshit. But I agree. I think at the very least, Nico Harrison assessed in himself who would be the people he would trade Luka for, right? I think he did that. I don't think he's that incompetent of a GM. I think that I think
you think he's just somewhat incompetent.
Yeah, I think he's somewhat incompetent, but I don't think he's extremely incompetent. Let's be clear. Like,
I want to be clear. Got that clear.
All right. So I think he looked around the league and he said, yo, all right, there's probably about 3 or 4 people I would trade Luka for, right? And to be fair, I think 2 to 3 of those people, 2 people out of those 3 people make perfect sense. I think he went up to himself and he said, who would I trade Luka for? I would probably trade Luka for Giannis. I would probably trade Luka for Jokic. And when he said his third name and he said Anthony Davis, and I'm sitting here like,
well, do you put them in that category?
Yeah, like, but that's how it feels like. That's what I'm saying. That's what it feels like.
Let's dissect that for a second. Is Giannis, Jokic, or Anthony Davis number 1 in the league? No. Or maybe over the span of a couple of years, but this season...
I would even say, even if he said, all right, I won't even say, I say his third name was Anthony Davis, right? That's what I think it was. Yeah. I think his third name probably should have been Shai Alexander. You know, like those are people like.
But that's my point, though. Skip over those names because he don't want a guard.
That's fine.
He's seemingly comfortable with his guard situation. He's like, I want to him want a Giannis, and then going for AD tells me he wanted size. He wanted a big.
All right, and I understand.
So that eliminates.
I understand that.
A huge chunk of the NBA.
I understand that. All right, and to be fair, the only way, like to be fair to Nico, if AD is really what he wanted, the only way he was gonna get him was probably Luka, and that's why I give him that grace, right? It don't make sense. You're
not getting it with Kyrie.
It don't make sense that you only got AD and Max Christie in a first. Max Christie's not worth a first. I'm sorry, he played good, but he's not a first round pick. He's a second round pick. The first you got is not even the more valuable first, by the way. That's not the more valuable first. You got the 2029 first. No.
I wouldn't even waste time saying that they should have fought more for another pick or swaps or something. The fact that they didn't even get swaps out of it.
Swaps. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. You could have.
You're allowed to swap all day.
You can get 3 swaps. Let's be clear.
You can get 5 swaps.
And then if we get into the fact that what you said, yes, we were robbed of the opportunity to see what the rest of the league got, right? I'm here to tell you, if you really wanted to build out this team, my main issue with Nico, like when all is said is done, he literally constricted himself to one area, and that's not good GMing. Like we just talked about what Kobe Altman did. That's good GMing. You cannot restrict as a GM, right? Like just as a GM of anything, like fuck a basketball team. If you are a general manager of things, your job is to manage and oversee the factions of a company. You literally said, okay, I'm gonna give myself at least I'm gonna sacrifice an 8-year window for a 4-year window, right? And not only am I gonna sacrifice an 8-year window for a 4-year window, I have 2 different sets of insurance that I need to pay for. All right, so my insurance for the 8-year or 12-year window, whatever you want to call it, with Luka, you would have extended him for $345. You'd have had him for 7 years. Let's call it 7 years. Boom, you got to pay $345. So now you're gonna have this 3 to 4 year window where one, Kyrie Irving is now.
Sorry, dog. My hello fresh is here. Excuse me, basketball world. I'm trying to make sure that we stay smaller than Luka, fat ass Doncic. All right.
Yes. We have. So you have. That was hilarious. But you literally have restricted yourself to what, 2 to 3 years. You got Kyrie, who's gonna be might be a free agent this year. He's gonna want more money, and he's a volatile asset in himself. Like, let's just put that out there. He's a volatile asset. That's not, and I love Kyrie. Let's be clear. I love Kyrie.
He is a
Irving.
volatile. Is he Jimmy Butler volatile? No, but he is volatile.
He's a volatile asset. It's as simple as that.
He blew up Cleveland. He sucked in Boston.
He's blown up
he
3
didn't
places.
play in Brooklyn.
3 places.
Yeah.
If he's working for the Mavs, thank you. By all means, maybe you have to reinvest in that. But like, maybe you have to reinvest in that, right?
Yeah.
So now you gonna have to give Kyrie what, 3-4 years? Because Kyrie, who's played the best basketball of his career, he could leave next year and fuck around, go to the Lakers if he wants to, or go play with LeBron for the last year. He can fuck around, get some money from somewhere else, go play with Houston or something like that. Like, he's rehabbed his image enough that somebody else is gonna give him $40 million. Especially if y'all play well this year. Like,
I would have argued they should have looked at Şengün. Like, that would have been.
Come on, man.
They got picks in Houston to make a better package for. They must must be like, we need the defensive, offensive, two-way player.
Fair. Listen,
and
I said,
AD is the guy.
On paper, it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. On paper, it makes sense.
That's the problem.
There's so many
problem
variables
with the vitriol of the trade. On paper, which means like in reality, it looked like this shit should work. Definitely. This shit looked like it should just work. Like, up until the Lakers made their trade for Mark Williams, up until they made that trade, it was like, Luka is a system unto himself. Yeah. And LeBron is a system unto himself. It's one thing having 2 ball dominant players, but having 2 whole systems trying to be one system, that sounds kind of chaotic. So it's like, but then they went and made a trade for Mark Williams, which I think the Lakers are hella deep and can't be taken serious and blah, 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 blah. But the point is, they at least look like they can be really good right now. And with enough health,
I'll tell you this.
Be something.
I'll tell you this. They both, Luka and LeBron, have both benefited from playing with Kyrie Irving. I'm going to tell you that right now. Another ball dominant guard. Listen, I think that the Lakers are a cleaner fit.
But Kyrie's a ball dominant guard. Cool, not having the ball. He looks like he don't give a fuck if he don't got the ball.
No, and that's real. And that's real.
But if you want me to get busy, give me the ball.
That's real. I think it's gonna take deliberation. Like, it's gonna take both of them being deliberate, and more so, it's gonna take LeBron really being like, all right, listen, you young boy, you gonna run the show. I'm gonna be out here wilding out here, pulling threes, doing what I need to do. But in a sense, it makes sense in that case too, because it's like, LeBron is 40. At a 40-year-old, you really don't need to be running the system, bro. The fact that
you're not supposed to be in the league.
No, let's be clear. So I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I really think it's gonna work, right? Because low key, LeBron has been like molding Austin Reeves to do some very, very light Luka shit, where he's giving the ball. Austin Reeves averaging 19, 7, and 5 for the season. I'm like, what the fuck? Swag. I'm like, what the fuck?
Ooh, you already have Luka at home.
Yeah. So it's like you upgrading that. I mean, you had Luka. Niggas scored 73 points. Okay now.
I
ain't never seen Austin Reeves score 73 points. Nobody. But
you think LeBron gonna let Austin Reeves score 73 points? He ain't there yet.
I bet you let Luka do it. I bet you Luka got 40. And that nigga Luka
got no choice. LeBron was handing his first ever mandate ever in his career. First time a trade happened and I don't know about it.
I mean,
you buying that?
No. LeBron's a liar, bro.
That's wait. Okay, all right. One last random. You buying Beyonce know she's gonna win?
No, nigga, he's lying.
It all feels like the same shit. LeBron and Beyonce were lying at the same time.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Jay-Z gave the same face
for
both.
Your man LeBron gonna post. Your man LeBron is out there in dinner. He gonna post King of New York at dinner. They went and traded AD and got him Luka. Yeah, nigga, King of what?
Yeah.
King of what?
Yeah.
Relax, my nigga. I'm about
Yeah.
you worry about being the king of LA.
Madness.
But yeah, madness ensued. Overall, Nico Harrison is a fucking mob. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just don't get it.
I love it.
Listen, we'll see what happens. I think you give yourself 3 years to win a chip.
That's tough.
It's tough mainly
That's
because
tough. To say that out loud,
yes,
it's crazy. That's
you,
some Kanye level boldness.
But you capped yourself, right? Did you not? Is this not capping yourself? This is literally
he
what
everything.
he did. He capped himself.
Listen, he went all or nothing. We're winning a chip in 2 years, or I'm gone. And maybe the clause for when he gets fired is crazy. So good that he don't care.
You don't. And I also read somewhere. I read somewhere crazy, right? They was like, I don't think somebody said. Sources say, Nico Harrison don't think that he really want to be a GM for too long anyway. Bro, is that not nuts? Is that not a nuts way to make a decision?
My man had a 5-year deal.
Is this called the Dallas Nico Harrisons? Because that's a crazy way to make a deal.
Do you remember Phil Jackson getting paid?
My God.
He was getting $12 million a year.
Bro,
and then we fired him and we still had to pay him.
I won't lie to you. The very first thing I thought of when he did this shit, I said, this is some Phil Jackson shit.
There you go.
It's some Phil Jackson shit. He's insane.
Quite possibly. However, I stand with Phil Jackson on Frank Ntilikina, and I will say that
Frankie Smokes.
If you feel like, let me just frame this fat shit a different way. I don't want to spend too much time on it because fat shaming is supposed to be illegal.
He OD
but
fat
that was
shamed
illegal in Yeah.
I said he OD
fat shamed him. OD fat shamed him. Absolutely. But they've been fat shaming him for a minute. Like, he's been getting fat on their time. That's the problem with this argument against Nico. If he's brought in and he's dealing with all of this shit, he's just like, this cat over here is a problem. I gotta kiss his ass. No. Do you think Zion would have been worth more before or after all the fat shaming? The answer is before. The problem with that argument is that he didn't open it up to get the most possible.
And you never will know. If you know why? Because it's fucking collusion. That is what collusion. Textbook definition of collusion.
Listen,
you're literally telling me.
I believe he called Giannis. I believe he called for Giannis. And therefore I can't call it collusion. I believe there's only but 2 or 3 players that I only believe there's like 2 players he could have called for
Giannis
anyway.
And AD.
The rest of that list, AD's number 9 on the MVP ladder. AD at the time,
I'm gonna tell you this right now,
was number 9 on the MVP ladder.
I'm gonna tell you
those
this right
other
now.
8, there's no way those teams are
I'm
trading them.
I'm gonna tell you why that nigga ain't called Giannis.
They wouldn't have done it.
I'm gonna tell you why that nigga ain't called for Giannis. Because if he called for Giannis, Giannis would be in Dallas. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Giannis, low key.
He didn't call Giannis directly.
No, I'm saying he didn't call for Giannis either. I'm telling you that right now. The way Giannis Antetokounmpo, can I be candid with y'all? The way Giannis Antetokounmpo is soft launching his exit out of Milwaukee. He is
Giannis
soft launching it.
Giannis is tired of
He's
this
gone.
Shit.
Sorry, Bucks fans.
So gone.
He's gone. He's been soft launching it for the past 18 months. He's gone.
That's an absolute fact.
I'm just saying.
However,
if they called for Giannis,
I don't think the franchise, they're like, we have your rights. We're holding until you decide
until you say it out loud.
You decide to be Dame Lillard and Jimmy Butler and nuke this whole happy relationship we have.
The only way
the front office ain't
I
trading
would
him.
believe Nico Harrison called for Giannis is if Giannis was there. I'm just saying. He's been soft launching it so hard.
I believe Nico called Giannis before directly. He said, how you feel about Dallas? He like, great food, great weather, great people. I love it. I'm out.
Giannis trying to get Joker in New York. You heard him? He said, get the Joker in New York. I said, yeah, to play with you, right? Yeah, you think you slick, nigga? I'm not worried about Giannis. Giannis is trying to get out of Milwaukee. So I can't take.
Milwaukee is not trying to get away from Giannis, and I don't blame him because at the same time, while AD's number 9 on the ladder, Giannis is 3. Okay, Giannis is still Giannising out here, and the other two are SGA and Jokic, and they're not going nowhere. Not for no Luka, not for a Luka that's being told is fat.
Hey.
They pulled the bear out his hand before the finals.
Let me tell you something.
Jason Kidd called him fat and said to go work out during the summer after the finals.
Can I tell you something?
And then all this summer, this year's like, stop being fat.
I ain't gonna lie to you. They fat shamed him for PR purposes. I'm gonna tell you something for real. Listen, Luka Doncic.
There could be more to it. There could be more to it.
No, it has to be. I already told you.
There could be more to it.
It has to be. Luka,
you
don't get rid of somebody because they fat. I'm literally looking at the team not get rid of Zion.
You should sometimes.
Sure.
Back to my Zion point. Back to my Zion point. New Orleans would have gotten more. We don't know what the value. We know his value has dropped from a year or 2, 3 years ago. We know whatever it is, his value has dropped.
You're getting 3 first.
Therefore,
still getting 3.
Don't you think New Orleans wish we sold this early? They just traded Ingram.
Hey,
whatever their game plan was.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. You know what New Orleans wish they did? Yes, that. You know also what New Orleans wishes? That nigga Zion lose some weight because he's tough. And he's not even remotely as good as Luka. He's not even remotely. Bro.
But he won't.
Bro.
And that's the problem.
If Zion Williamson won't do it, right? And he can still get you 3 first. Bro, I just saw a trade, right?
Now.
No, listen.
He'll do it now. He just saw Luka lose $120 million.
Listen. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's some slavery shit, but that's a different conversation. That's some slavery shit.
You don't see that type of shit happen to white
and
men.
I'm not trying to defend no white man on Black History Month, but that's some OT. That's some OT. That's some OD owner player shit, which is remnants of slavery. They robbed that nigga of $120.
You can bring that up Black History Month. You just have to rewrite it the way you're presenting it. You're presenting it wrong.
Let's be clear. Jalen Brunson gave up $120 willingly. They took $120 from this nigga. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all. It's one thing to give up. I thought that shit was nuts. This shit is crazy. Bro.
Yo, and for the record, it's not the first time a player has been traded from their team and no longer qualified for a supermax.
No,
but this
is $120. It's $120. No,
yeah, this is when the supermax.
How much you hate a nigga for real? Like this is what I. Wait, see, you gonna get me back to what I told you in the beginning, right? So this is what I told you in the beginning. How much you hate this nigga for real?
Yeah, about $24 million per year.
Remember what I told you the first day? I said, bro, it's one thing to trade him, right? It's one thing to trade him. You could have paid him and traded him and got more value, right? You could have paid him and traded him and got more value. And you could have kept...
You have to wait until the extension starts, though. You have to wait until that money is live.
Bro.
That's the problem.
Bro.
They didn't want him for 2 more years because this fat ass is walking around leaving crumbs everywhere.
Hey, I hear you. They could have still paid him, right? And you would have still got value. You would have got that value. You might have not got that value in salary, but people would have gave you that value in picks because you got him locked up for 5 extra years. Listen, and then you could, and then it could have been.
While I hear you, I have to question if the Lakers. Hey, shout out to Pelinka for pulling this shit off. If the Lakers are able to say, "Hey, yo, bro, we're not going to do that deal if you sign him to a supermax." Like,
hey, first of all, they can't sign
have that combo with him.
They can't sign him. Oh, if he would have signed, him.
Yes, if he signed a supermax and they're paying.
This is the Lakers. This is the Lakers. Yeah. This is not another team. If this wasn't the Lakers, if this was another team, I would hear you. The Lakers.
There's so much rebuilding that got to be done with that team once LeBron leaves, dog.
Bro,
it's hard to do with a supermax player on your team.
They haven't had a contender team the entire time LeBron has been there, and they've won a chip. Like, none of the teams are good.
Funny.
I'm just being real with you. None of the teams have been good. None of the teams have been good at all. It is the Lakers. Their business is basketball. They don't make their money nowhere else, bro. So because they don't make their money nowhere else, they'll give him whatever money he want, whatever. Nigga, we need people in the seats. We need to upcharge niggas. Like, this is not like they don't got a spear like James Dolan.
They said the same thing. It's like, hey, he too fat. Nah, we'll take him, but he gotta be less fat.
The nigga gaslit him. He told him, yo, the nigga a little fat. Now I know he had like 3 picks on the table. I don't give a fuck. I know he had swats. Yo,
Pelinka?
This is crazy, fat shaming.
Pelinka was like, don't think I don't know he fat. I know how fat he is. You trying to give me a Zion problem right now?
Listen. Not only did he got him for 1 pick at AD, he used the second pick to get him a big man. He used the second pick to get him a big man, right? Everybody in that lineup is 6'7" and taller. 6'7" and taller. That's good size.
It's a hefty team.
Yeah. And they won't do nothing this year. I'm not gonna act like they're gonna do anything this year. I'm not having no confidence in their team this year. But if we're talking about giving the Lakers 10 years to win a chip with Luka Doncic, like if you're taking that bet, and you gave them $120 million discount to make that bet.
Now you're spitting.
Over a 10-year period, you gave them $120 million discount. Right. And to wrap it all off, let's just say, best case scenario, the nigga gets in shape. Let's just say best case scenario, the nigga gets in shape. You know the nigga's petty. He's clearly a petty nigga. Like, he's easily the pettiest nigga I've ever seen in my life as a white boy. I seen him give 73 to the Hawks for not drafting him. 73 to the Hawks for not drafting him. Devin Booker talked big shit to him. He gave that nigga 50 and smiled in his grill while he was sending him home in Game 7. He's averaged 35 points in Clipper series consistently. Mind you, this is all while he's fat. Like, this is all while he's fat. Let's say,
but not fatter.
Not fatter. So worst case scenario, right? He gets large. You have a sideshow for 10 years, right? You have a sideshow with Luka for 10 years. He does absolutely nothing. That's worst case scenario. That's still good on an investment. That's 200. What you gonna pay? 220 for 5 years? Come on, man. Come on, Nico. You work for Nike. I thought did you sign Kobe to the lifetime deal? Come on, man. You ain't worked Kobe for 4 years. That's nasty work. Man. All right, I'm done with this. I'm done with this Luka trade.
You make a good point by saying make it harder for them to build around by giving him the Supermax contract and locking up their cap space for the future. For that, that's about. They will have to keep him until this summer to do that.
Yes,
and lose out on his playoff run. They think they could win a chip now.
That's fine.
And yo, I've never seen a bigger bet. It's some ballsy shit he doing it. I've never seen a bigger gamble.
I'm just saying
we're winning the chip now.
That's what I'm saying.
OKC enough this year. We've done it enough without Luka here. We don't need him. You telling me right now? It's feeling like just adding
that is
AD.
So risky. That is so risky.
I feel like I'm losing nothing here. I feel like with the team, without Luka and without AD, we could beat the best team in the West today.
Wrap it
up.
up.
So let me just add some defense and size for Boston because we got the West on lock, and let's go. That is balls.
He sold
I love it.
He sold out. I'm not gonna lie. He sold. This is why this is not a Nico Slander account. This is not a Nico Slander plan because at the very least, that nigga said,
I want to see this.
I'm pushing the chips to the table, my boy. Let's get it. I'm out of here in 2 years anyway. I'm out of here in 2 years anyway.
Poker champ right here, dog. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta just.
All right. So to wrap this up, we'll see about the.
Shout out to the West imploding on themselves.
We got quickest trades. We got Fox to the Spurs. That felt like
I thought that was great.
That was a great trade. I thought that was the best trade of the deadline.
I thought that was the best trade.
Listen, shouts to Wemby. Listen, when you a nigga like Wemby, bro,
people coming. Just wait.
To San Antonio.
Just wait.
Yo, San Antonio as a destination is crazy. You know how much
San Antonio been getting slandered by TNT for 8 years.
San Antonio is crazy. I thought that was the best trade. Levine to the Kings, that does nothing for me. I don't know why Zach Levine and DeMar DeRozan decided to play together again.
It wasn't his choice. I'm telling everybody, son. The Bulls wanted. They did whatever they could to get rid of Levine. They couldn't move him for years. They was just so tired.
And they didn't want to get rid of. And they didn't get rid of Vooch. I heard Vooch could be had for 2 seconds. They said
blue minds.
They said they not giving up. No team was giving up a first for Vucevic. No team.
No.
And they didn't want to sell him for 2 seconds. That's tough.
Well, first of all, let me take that back. I find it crazy that no team was giving up something to take Vooch. I think he's valuable to have.
I thought a back end tip. I thought a late first would have got him.
Oh, dog, you could have 2 seconds. You could have a second in a swap from us. You could have 2 seconds. Yo, Walker Kessler is still in Utah, which surprised the hell out of me too. Like there were some moves that I did expect on the big man market that didn't happen, and I was just like, but why?
Danny Ainge, he got swindled. Yo, they swindled Danny Ainge, and he said, "I'm not trading with no more. I'm not trading. Y'all ain't catching me slipping again." Yo.
Yeah, his feelings is hurt.
Yo, he's hurting right now. Yo, they said the nigga Danny Ainge found out on Bleacher Report that the rest of us. He got the Bleacher Report notification with the rest of us. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty.
Couldn't believe it.
Oh, man. And finally, man, Jimmy Butler. The Jimmy Butler saga is finally over. Jimmy Butler to the Warriors. Oh, for Andrew Wiggins. Man, listen.
Yo, they are going to fight day one. To be a fly on the wall. So, Draymond, yo, count your days.
The funny shit is here, right? I don't even really think that it's gonna be Jimmy and Draymond gonna be an issue. I think Jimmy Draymond is gonna be a tandem, and them collectively are gonna be an issue.
Oh my god! That can't be a thing, bro. Nah, the commissioner got to step in on that one.
Like they may be bullying the rest of the team.
Yeah, Curry. Yeah,
like Steph, Steph, you do something. Steph gonna be like,
yo, you're acting real light skin right now, Nick. Yeah, nah, it's not gonna get nasty with Curry. It's not gonna be that happy
now, I don't think
dynamic that they're used to.
The funny thing is, I don't think Jimmy will step to Steph because niggas respect Steph. Like Steph is like niggas respect Steph. I ain't never seen nobody step to Steph except for like Braun, but nobody really. But
does he seem like he fits in a? I don't like the fit. I don't think he fits in the Steve Kerr culture.
I hate the fit.
I hate the fit.
I just want to be clear here. Y'all know I hate it. I truly do love Jimmy Butler. Like I really
love
do.
Him.
Hated him in Miami. Hated him in Philadelphia.
Good.
But every other chance I've gotten to enjoy Jimmy Butler, James G. Buckets, that's my guy.
I wanted him before, man.
Thoroughly love Jimmy Butler.
The KD, Kyrie summer.
Yeah.
I wanted us to get Kawhi and Jimmy. I thought, we're about to be nasty with this. So there's love there.
So I there's a lot of love for Jimmy Butler. I hate this fit for him. I don't think. First of all, I like Draymond, but Draymond is cooked. Yeah. You asked him Buddy Hield to play your 2 or Kuminga. You didn't even trade Kuminga. Kuminga is your only draft asset. He's your only valuable asset on the team, and you ain't even getting for nothing. They tried to trade for KD. I thought that was nasty. I thought that even being entertained. Shout out to KD. Yeah. KD Nixon that he understood the optics. Get the fuck out of here. That's nasty. Yeah. Why would I go back to a team that won the chip after I left so that y'all could little bro me? Fuck out of here.
If I win that chip right now with them, son, I might as well not win the chip.
Yeah.
I might as well not.
I'm not doing this again.
Never let me lay it down.
I'll never do this again.
Yeah.
So shout out to KD for that. The Suns' vibes are terrible. I'm pretty sure.
I love how bad the Suns are. Shout out to the Suns fans out there.
Yep.
Shout out to the Atlanta Suns fans out there. Yeah.
Vibes are terrible. Vibes are terrible in Phoenix.
Oh my God.
Bradley. Shout out to Bradley Bill. Yo, Brad. Brad said, "Fuck out of here."
I'm not going near nor there.
Yo, they told that nigga, they tried to put that nigga on the bench. He was like, I'm good.
Yeah. No.
I respect it. I OD respect it. And finally, Ingram to the Raptors. I thought that was a nothing sandwich. I don't even know how the fuck they did that.
Oh, actually, I did like that move. I did. Cause that's not. I wanted Ingram once upon a time on the Knicks.
You did.
And at that point in time, we had
IQ.
IQ.
You see the vision
RJ.
of 2 years ago?
Yeah. So now I'm kind of like, all right, let me see this play. They got. Is PJ Tucker still over there?
Nah, he's got waived.
Oh God! All right, let's sign him. He'll be perfect. How much was he making?
I don't know.
PJ
He's making $10 million. I think
perfect. Oh, we can. Oh, hey, that's exactly not exactly what we need, but
yo, corner 3 specialist PJ Tucker. Absolutely, give me corner 3 specialist PJ Tucker. We already got 3. We already got 2 of them. We already got 2 of them. He can just get right in that corner, hit them threes, my brother.
I'm on. Yeah. All right.
So
Cool.
I didn't like the Toronto trade for Toronto for the simple fact that I don't know if you remember, but very early in the Knicks and Six pod, we spoke about Toronto and their affinity for power forwards, right? And how Toronto is a power forward squad. That was when they had Pascal, Scotty, Precious, they had OG, 9 power forwards in the team.
They had them all.
So this trade is like post-traumatic stress disorder when it comes to the power forward contingency of what the Toronto Raptors are doing. It's like they got rid of power forwards. It said, wait a minute. But now we need more power forwards.
Well, we went too crazy. We went too crazy. Wait, what happened? What went wrong?
So, I mean, a lineup of Quick, RJ, Ingram, Scotty, and Podol. Not bad. Does nothing for me, but
you know what they need? You know what they really need?
What?
A Julius Randle.
They really do. Go get you another power forward.
Trade 2 of them for Julius Randle. You need a Julius Randle over there. And IQ, RJ, Ingram, Julius Randle, I will be a Raptors fan. That will be my NBA team. That will be my NBA League Pass team. Yeah, for sure. I'm like, yo, I wanted to see this shit a few years ago. Let's see what it look like now. Yeah, that would be a vibe. Anyone else that was interested? Schroeder completed the NBA rainbow.
9 trades in 2 days. He called it modern day slavery, and they said, let me teach you something. Let me teach you something, young black man.
This is what happens when none of the masters want you. You're free. Be free.
Oh man, that was greatness.
And yeah, I think that's all the good, bad, and ugly of the. We really ain't do shit. Please waive this guy so I don't have to keep ignoring the fact that.
I want to give a special shout out to my new league pass team. As I don't know if I told you I've retired the Charlotte Hornets as my league pass team. Couldn't do it anymore.
Once you lost Williams.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I have now acquired, for cash considerations, the Portland Trail Blazers as my new league pass team.
What?
Portland Trail Blazers new league pass team. 11 of the last 12. 11 of the last 12. 11 of the last 12. They are playing ethical hoops over there in Portland. You don't see it because it's at 10:30 p.m. Oh, it's ethical. Let me tell you.
Man. A ain't doing it the way I've been saying.
I'm seeing post play. I'm seeing mid-range jump shots.
Makes $35 million, son. Get him over here.
They got Anthony Simons. They told Anthony Simons, hey, Anthony, you can't shoot 30 times a game, my brother. Can't do it no more. I'm sorry. And they won 11 of their last 12. Shout out to the Portland Trail Blazers. And this happened by accident too. I want you to know. I caught them like I woke up one night and they was on my television after I fell asleep in the late game. And I was like, wait, nice. I kind of like how they playing. Listen, nice. I'm pushing for them as the 10th seed. That's my.
Okay. I don't want to see them fight in the play-in.
Yeah.
See if they can cause a little ruckus.
Hey, you don't win 11 of 12 by accident. I don't have it by accident. That tells me somebody doing something right. Keep doing that. All right, let's move on to the previews. Previews. All right. So tonight's game, this is it right here, man. The return. As you say, the built-in excuse game number 2.
Don't build this up. Don't build this up.
Built-in excuse game number 2.
Yeah, built-in excuse. You don't build this up. Tonight we play the Boston Celtics.
So I want to preface this by saying I saw this on Twitter. The Celtics have put in the bad loss ticket, the bad loss prior to the Knicks game ticket,
They
So it
punched
is
that one
something.
already, so now
Yeah,
they
they
get to win.
did. Here we go. Lost to a Mavericks team without AD.
Yep. Yes, they did.
Got cooked by Klay Thompson.
Yes, they did. Oh, Clay is alive now. Clay feeling like a kid again.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh.
Getting cooked by a Mavericks team without AD. It sounds nasty. Oh,
Yo,
man.
Nico saying, wait till the finals.
Nico saying,
This is a preview of the finals. Wait for it.
Nico saying, intriguing.
Maybe I can trade AD too now.
Oh, man. All right. So we got Knicks versus Celtics. We haven't seen them in 4 months. I'm going to put that out there.
Oh, it's such a nasty setup. The universe is really messing with us.
I hate this so much. I hate the fact that we haven't seen them in 4 months. I hate the fact that I don't even really know what to expect from this game. I haven't seen them play in 4 months, honestly. I don't watch Celtics games.
And we don't have OG or Mitch. We are less prepped than we were when we faced them the last time.
And they got Porzingis back.
Dog, I'm watching this because I feel like it's my job to. Yeah. Like some Knicks game, and this is before the pod. I'm an 82 game guy. I'm watching this just because this is against my own will.
Yeah.
I'm going to be complaining watching this game. Ugh. I'm going to be trying to cook dinner while I'm watching it. Do something. Like, if you can't tell from my tone, this is a loss in my book. If you can't tell by my tone.
It screams loss. I'll tell you that. It screams loss. I won't say it's a loss. I won't say it's a loss. I won't say it's a loss.
Say it's a win. Say it's a win because I need hope and I need you to say why it's a win.
So I have 2 reasons why I think we'll win. One.
Oh shit! Are you calling for a win?
Yeah, I'm calling for a win. I have to.
Oh,
I have to. But I can logically see it. I think it's a win for a couple of reasons. One, I think 4 days off rest, good, very good. Very good. We've seen what happened when we thought it would be a loss the last time we had 4 days off rest and we blitzed the Kings, who were also 9 of their last 10. 2, the Celtics are not playing well. Like, that is something that I do know. That is something that I do know. They're not playing. They're not last year's Celtics. They're not blitzing people and stuff like that. They're winning hard-fought games. So that tells me either they have championship fatigue or they're just not playing well. They're trying to get to the All-Star.
The rest of the NBA have built their rosters to mimic Boston and OKC, like a real solid. Yeah, man. Yeah.
3, if someone's going to go off, it's either going to be Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown. I think, and very sneakily, no one is talking about this, Jalen Brunson has been a plus defender this year. Plus defender.
He's not a bad defender.
He's been a plus defender in all the defensive metrics.
Ooh.
When he does get cooked, it looks bad. It's just like drop coverage.
Right. Right.
But mostly, he's been staying in front of people. As we've seen, I've been calling him. We didn't even talk about it. The 2 game ceiling steals this week, back-to-back nights, where I have called him Brunson Anunoby.
Hey, yo.
So he's been a plus defender. So I'm not.
Mikal did that.
Yes.
I give that credit to Mikal.
There's no Drew Holiday tonight. So if Derek White is going to be
you have a real shot.
Yes, if Derek White is going to be the primary defender on Jalen Brunson, then that means Derek White is going to have to play defense, and that means I'm not super worried about Derek White's offense if he has to play defense.
That means Josh Hart. See, this is the problem though. Tibbs is putting Josh Hart on Tatum.
Yeah, he's either putting Josh Hart. No. Yeah. No.
He putting Josh Hart on Tatum.
Maybe he gives Mikal. I think he gives Mikal another chance on Tatum. I think he has to. I think that.
Are you? That would almost.
I think it looks worse with Josh Hart on Tatum. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
If you gonna put Josh Hart on LeBron, you better put Josh Hart on Tatum. Right? Yeah. Play with me. Oh, I'm so mad.
That would be a continuance of last week's decision. Like,
yeah, bro. Like, all right. So, what is your standard here? Like, what are you basing these calls off of?
Yeah. So I think, I don't think they're playing well. I think we are playing well. I think we catch them. I think on paper, we've been saying this a lot, but on paper they should beat us. But I think we catch them slipping. I'm not even gonna lie. I think we catch them slipping.
I would love that. I'm gonna put money that we win.
I'm telling you, Press is playing the best basketball of the season. Damn, OG was playing his best.
Yeah, but he ain't stopping Tatum. He ain't doing nothing.
I don't think he's not on Tatum. He's not on Tatum. He's on the Porzingis contingency. he's on the Porzingis. But this is the thing with Precious is that Precious plays good defense. The only problem with having Cat and Precious. The only problem with having Cat and Precious is that the defense, like drop coverage, doesn't happen with Precious. It doesn't. He doesn't play drop coverage. Why? Because Precious has quick feet. He can move his feet with guards enough that he can keep them in front of him for the 3 seconds required to get some help on him. So it's like, if you're going to, and Precious is going to start here. So if we're talking about Al Horford, is Al Horford starting? I don't know what they're doing over there.
Oh God. That's a good question. With no Drew Holiday.
You got to think Derek White. They might.
Porzingis. I'm trying to work my way down from it. Porzingis, Horford, Tatum, Brown,
White.
Derek White.
Yeah. I can put Precious on Al Horford. I wouldn't mind that. Al Horford not doing a lot of minutes. You just don't shoot it.
Al Horford going to the bench. He may start, but minutes wise, I bet it tells a different story. They gotta go to the bench to make this work.
You gotta watch Peyton Pritchard, which sounds nuts.
I was about to say Pritchard.
It just sounds nuts. But he's a 6 Man of the Year candidate. Boy, he be pulling.
I'm about to say he might start. Like I'm curious to see how they come out tonight. Yeah. But you gave me hope. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't think, like I said, I think we should lose, but we win a game we should lose. I think that's my prediction right here. We should lose this game. I won't be mad if we lose this game, but I think
I got Tatum with at least 28 points, like a couple of threes, because ain't nobody there to stop him from doing that. Yo, we need Mitch.
Yo, you might get a different Mikal. Yo, Alcatraz is a thing, man. That was game one. That
length of Tatum's shot. That Tatum shot is different though. Tatum gonna get his shot regardless. But I don't like the way Tatum plays ball. I don't really like Tatum, but with a hand in his face.
Yeah, it's money. It's tough. It's a tough shot.
That's what I'm saying.
He makes the tough shots.
You need OG for that, son. I don't feel like
you're right though.
To
defend Tatum, you got to bump him. You got to bump him off his spot. He can't be in his spot. If he's in his spot, it's a chip. Is a bucket. If he's in his spot, it's a bucket. You got to bump him off his spot.
Fire rhythm got to be off. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I'm not. So yeah, I think we win this game. So
there. That's what's up.
All right. So moving on, we got and I feel like we didn't preface this by saying like these are 3 games that it would strongly benefit us to win these games.
Oh, we did preface that. Yeah, I said it from the negatives. These are 3 games that you do not want to lose.
Yes. All right, so we're playing the Pacers. So this game has significance because the last time we played the Pacers, they were absolute dirt. Like we was cooking them consistently, and then we haven't seen them for 2 months, and now they are beating the fuck out of everybody.
I'm saying,
and they played themselves back into the 4th place. They played themselves back into the 4th place. Hey man, hey. I mean the Pacers are good. I hate them. I don't fuck with Halliburton, but but I will say this: sneaky. What the people aren't talking about is the credit is going to Halliburton. Well, the best player on their team is Pascal, and I don't even really think it's close. To be honest with you.
Right.
He's the all-star.
Right.
That's not by accident.
He's the leader of men there. He is the man on that court. They didn't trade Miles Turner. He survived another trade.
Yeah, I'm sure did.
Yeah.
I mean, we've always had a healthy respect for Pascal Siakam here.
I love Siakam. I would appreciate him on my team. Yeah. I like Siakam.
He play good defense. He play good offense.
If we get a roster where Josh Hart could go to the bench, know that I'll be happy. That if we could get a roster to where Bridges could go to the bench or Josh Hart, I would be happy.
Yeah, I'll be here for that.
Whatever.
I'll be here for that. Whatever. this game depends on which Tyrese Halliburton you get. As y'all know, I think Tyrese Halliburton is the most hot and cold nigga ever. Like, I can't stand this nigga. He's so hot and cold. It's crazy. Like,
I don't even want to see him have a good day.
I ain't never seen somebody that go 2-1-4 and then 35, 20, and 10. Like, bro, like, what am I looking at? I hate people. I hate basketball fans like that. I really do. Because it's like, bro, what am I looking at here? What are you doing for real? I feel like we've had that conversation, right? When we look at our bench players and then you come out, like, Campaign is a prime example. You might get Campaign 15, 5 and 5 Campaign. You might get 1 and 1 Campaign. Like, and you shouldn't be having those conversations about an all-star. Like, that's how I feel about Tyrese Halliburton. Like, and as y'all know, this is a Tyrese Halliburton slander cast. I felt like I didn't preface that by saying that at all. You know, any chance I get.
We're not friends. But that's not even like the whole state is against this man. Like we don't rock with him in New York. We don't care if he's cool with Brunson and Hart and they got a group text chat.
Hey, that's their mans. That's their mans. Listen, Jalen Brunson.
Mine.
Jalen Brunson root for the Eagles. I don't like it. You know?
Yeah.
I don't like it, but you know what I'm gonna do? That's your mans. Ain't got shit to do with me. I don't gotta fuck with him. I don't gotta fuck with him at all.
Indy, I say that
I got us winning this game.
Holy gosh.
I got us winning this game. We could lose this game. I'll even start by saying this. The way I think we could win this game that we should lose against the Celtics. I think it's very plausible that we lose this game that we should win with the Pacers. I think it's very plausible. Like we cooking them and then they do some bullshit.
I'm trying to do the math in my head. I'm trying to make it all work. But the way you said it just now, it feels like a third quarter comeback. Blowout. We're down. We lose the third quarter, 28-13.
Terribly.
And,
terribly too. Terribly.
Like,
Tyrese Halliburton is showboating and front running.
He's our front running now. Like, yeah, dog. Like, in all honesty, I got us for a loss. I hate it. I got us booked for one of the nastiest feelings we've had all year, and now we gotta
deal with Halliburton
during the All-Star break. Yeah, man. Like. I
think it's on the board.
You know what's funny? To me, it's like, what is it? It really depends on Huck Porty. It like really depends on Huck Porty for me.
Can you give me good Huck Porty minutes?
We need really good Huck Porty because we got to deal with too much. We got to deal with Siakam. We got to deal with Turner, and we got to deal with.
Yeah,
and they're hot right now. And
I will say this. I understand that your L's are prefaced with the fact that OG Anunoby is not here. I respect that. I respect that. No, and I respect that because that says a lot. Because
if we were playing against a team that was 6 seed down from either conference or whatever, that's different.
Yeah,
but OG is the goods, and we know he's the goods.
That states. You know, his impact on the team, especially, you know, like that's real. That's real. Like
we won a lot of games last year with him out. So I'm not trying to say that we can't win.
Do it. Yeah. We win way more when he's in.
Yeah, but
like significantly.
Not having OG, not having Mitch. We should win because I'm sure we beat them last year at this point in time when we was down everybody, and we still managed to win. And we're a better team now than we were then. We still got more weapons than we did last. So we should win. We have plenty to do it. I just don't like the matchup for it unless Huck Porty shows he's the goods. Last game was a great Huck Porty game. The game before, not so much, but it was good to see him off the bench. So
that was the warm-up for my young boy.
This game is a very important Huck Porty game.
Yes. I think this week, I think every game until Mitch comes back is the most important Huck Porty game of his life. I can guarantee it. Tibbs has shown you he's going to give you the shot. He's going to give you the shot so that, and it's not really because you've earned it. I would have been
cool with keeping Sims. I would have been cool for this particular game and matchup. I honestly think if I had Sims, I know what I'm getting from Sims.
Yeah.
Not much offensively, some secret help defensively, 6 boards maybe,
I mean,
but
we'll never
enough to
know.
eke out the win.
We won't know what we'll get from Huck 40 for real until next year.
And that's why it's such a hard call.
This is
Because
all
it's
house
such a
money.
hard call,
This is all house money. This is all
and
house
that's why
money.
I picked the Pacers.
This is all house money. I feel you. I feel you on that.
Oh, it sucks to be saying this stuff because I still think we're the best team in the East.
Got you.
Sucks saying this right now.
All right, moving on. All right, final game before the All-Star break. Hey man, pray for Rayford.
Hey.
Pray for Rayford, y'all. Pray for Rayford, man. I don't know how he gonna do it. I don't know how he gonna do it.
The Mavs turn Rayford into Luka, into AD, Christie, into a championship maybe. We'll see. Don't pray for Rayford.
Rayford.
He the goods.
Rayford. Yo, what are they doing in Atlanta? Let me know. Make some sense out of it.
What Atlanta? All right. Now
they should have got Ingram. That's who they should have got.
There is yes.
They should have got
Ingram. You said?
Yeah, they should have got
that would have been something. Atlanta is the craziest city in the United States next to Hollywood. Like it's the only place that's actually being. And if you've been to Atlanta enough, you know that's a fact.
Indeed.
You know that anything can happen here by anyone at any moment, at any time, whatever. You just Atlanta, Atlanta's a mess. Atlanta been a mess. Atlanta should have done what Dallas did and trade Luka high. Trade Trae
Young, absolutely.
High earlier.
Yo,
they held on to him too long.
Let me tell you something. What I heard in the streets of the trade rumors is that Trae is actually super tight. He's actually super tight because he got upstaged by De'Aaron Fox for the Wemby PG of the future. He's been trying to get to the Spurs since the beginning of this season.
I bet.
And they upstaged him. Yo, so I will say, shouts to De'Aaron Fox. Shouts to Rich Paul. Shouts to Rich Paul. That was some Rich Paul shit. Rich Paul said, yo, I think Trae trying to get in front of you, my man.
Yo, it's an easy call.
Let's just put this out there. Yo, mind you, the Kings are in front of the Spurs. He was like, nah, this is a long-term investment here.
It's about tomorrows. The tomorrows. Where would you rather be?
Tomorrow.
And also, no forest fires, no state tax.
Yeah, love it. Love it.
What are we talking about? What are we talking about here? Easy call. If you're Popovich, you want your system to be in play and develop the way you want and thrive the way you do. You can't do that with a sparky guy like Trae Young. You can't do that with Trae Young. Does not fit Popovich. So if that's what he thought all year, I could have easily told Trae, like, hey, Trae, think something else. Start looking elsewhere. You know where you'll be good at?
He don't play enough defense. He don't play enough defense to
Toronto. Like,
hey,
make him move, dog.
Yeah, Trae Young, I hate to say it because as I told y'all on multiple occasions, like I don't hate Trae Young. Yeah, the rest of the Knicks contingency hates Trae Young. I like Trae Young. I think Trae Young is good for Knicks basketball.
Good for sport.
He gives us a nice little lightning rod to hate when we need to. And he don't really be doing nothing. He's just a showman. He really is just a showman. What Trae Young really needs to do is find his way to New Jersey,
Vegas.
Go to New Jersey.
He needs to head up the Vegas team.
Go play for Brooklyn.
I know, but they're too trash. He deserves better than that.
But the Hawks are doing nothing. There's no way you're getting any value for Trae Young now. Like the two places I thought Trae Young would win at this offseason or last offseason really is if he went to the Lakers and played with LeBron and AD, or if he went to play with Wemby. Where else is there a fit? Where you gonna go to Orlando? Maybe I would think.
I could. No, because they have shit already gelled and going. He has to be on the team. You know where he could go? You know where he could go right now? He could go to the Kings. He could go to Portland. He'll be good in Portland. He'll be good in the Kings. Mm-hmm. He'll be good. Utah can use some Trae Young. Utah could really use some Trae Young. The Suns could use some Trae Young.
Maybe.
There's teams out there that could use Trae Young, that needed Trae Young. Bradley Beal for Trae Young would have been a conversation to have. Okay,
Bradley Beal not trying to go to Atlanta.
He's stupid for that.
Listen,
he should have went to Atlanta.
Bradley Beal holds all the cards, man.
He's like Nostradamus. Money.
He's like Nostradamus.
He should have took that money to that weather, to that non-basketball team.
He in Phoenix.
City that they're not going. Yeah, but who do you think cares more about basketball? Suns fans or Hawks fans? Suns fans.
Yeah.
Suns fans. Suns fans.
Hawks fans they care about the Falcons and the fucking.
He should have went and collected the rest of his checks in Atlanta and let Trae have a shot. Yeah. That's my answer.
Hey, they say Phoenix is California without the earthquakes and the state tax. So
and the fun.
and the fun, yeah.
and the fun.
So yeah. I don't see. So Jalen Johnson is out for the season. They didn't replace Jalen Johnson. So it's Trae Young, Dyson Daniels. They still got Clint Capella still survived. This is crazy.
Clint Capella is still out there. So he has not moved yet. He's been supposed to move for 2 years.
They still got Clint Capella. That's crazy. I don't see them going any far. They're not a good team. They got worse. Honestly, they got worse.
Yeah.
They traded DeAndre Hunter and he was a Knicks killer. He's a Knicks killer off the bench. So
yes.
I mean, I think we win this one relatively easy, but we've usually beat Trae Young easily. He just happens to beat us.
I am counting on winning this one, but because I'm counting an 0-2 week, that's enough for showman Trae Young to pull up.
They give you an 0-3 week.
That's a Showtime moment. That might be the battery in his back. That might be the one to get him juiced up and ready for this. So I say all of this week with a grain of salt, and I hope I'm terribly wrong with all of it. But we better be, dog. We got to smoke them because they got worse. We're going to beat them.
Yeah.
Can you?
I would say
imagine?
Yeah. A 0-3 week.
If he beats us, that further proves that he is nice and needs to be somewhere where you can play real ball. He should really not have had this combo.
His teams keep getting worse.
You hear me?
Oh yeah, I forgot they traded Bogdanovich.
Yes, Bogdanovich is going. Go to the Clippers.
Oh no, they all wild on Trae Young.
Other teams is coming and picking pieces around him and not him, and he wants out. He don't want to be. I know he don't want to be in Atlanta no more. He don't want to be over Atlanta.
He don't want to be right. Am I
bugging?
Nice
for Atlanta.
He don't want to be in Atlanta no more, right? Am I bugging? I'm not bugging.
Oh, he should be in Miami.
Yeah, maybe Miami.
Yo, he should be in Miami.
Him and Tyler Hero.
Come on.
And Bam.
Ooh.
I would hate that. I would hate that for Trae Young.
Love that. That's worth something.
At least he will be on a team that I hate too, so you can still keep that. You can still keep that level of disdain. Yeah, I would like that. I would be mad at that.
Level it up.
Yeah, because I really hate the Heat. I don't hate the Hawks.
Really hate the Heat. I hate the Hawks as a basketball city, but I hate the Heat as the Heat. Like, I hate them pure. Like, they messed up Mitch and Julius Randle and all types of fools. I hate the Heat. Yeah. Send him to Miami. Now that we started that, we need to push that.
Yeah,
that's good basketball right there.
Yeah,
trade to Miami.
Yes, indeed. All right, let's move on. It is time for Knicks for Clicks. I love Knicks. You already know. The section where Knicks fans and Knicks haters say just the darndest things.
Oh yeah, I got a happy one. You got what you got? You got a happy one too?
I do.
Nice.
Give me 1 second. All right, this is my new Knicks for Clicks format here, right? So look how I got you right here. Hold on 1 second.
Listen, I for some reason we may have been in the same mindset all week because I knew I should just send it to you early because I felt like it's the right thing to do.
All right, this is my Knicks for Clicks, right? It goes to
yes.
You can see my man. There we go, right? All right.
Shout out to production.
Knicks for Clicks. All right, so here we go. This is my Knicks for Clicks. This is why this is not a Nico. This is why this is not a Nico Harrison slander.
I love this. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. You're funny. You've been doing this all pod. You've been saying this, setting up for this. Yo, you're funny.
All right. So my Knicks for Clicks comes from Jerry Cohen. The coincidence. I follow him on Knicks and Six Pod. Shout out to Jeremy. He said, I know that Nico Harrison's been dragged through the mud right now, but I think he deserves a ton of credit. And that he does. I ain't even going to do y'all like this because I know y'all he deserves a ton of credit for his work in guiding Jalen Brunson to my favorite basketball team.
God bless. God bless. God bless.
Big Nico. Shout out to Nico Harris. Yo, let me tell you something. When I saw this shit, I started dying laughing. I thought this was the funniest thing I've seen all week.
I'm looking up this man's contract. Y'all got me. And still got this just easily out there. Okay, fine. Multi-year deal. Okay, he got the multi-year extension too.
No,
okay,
come on, man.
Okay, Nico.
My man Nico got money. He do
Just
this. This is side hustle. This is side hustle. No, they gave him the extension. He said, I ain't paying that fat nigga nothing.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
My city, not yours.
This
you
my
got an
biddy.
extension?
This my
Oh.
biddy. This is my biddy. And you know what? I hear you, King. You are heard and you are and you are understood. Shout out to Nico.
That's fire. Fire. Thank you, my guy.
All right, it's your turn. Here you go.
Thank you, my guy. You're funny for that. Oh, yo, Cat is funny for this. This is yo, Karl Anthony Towns. All right. He's really got comfortable with New York now, hasn't he? Like, Can't you tell? Like he is fully ingratiated himself with the team and the culture and the city and all of that. You could tell because he's doing his best Josh Hart tweeting right now. If you're not looking at the screen, you listening, it's a picture of Josh Hart about to shoot a three and Jalen Brunson in position like he's looking like to say, hey, pass me the ball.
Yeah.
So it feels like Josh Hart is looking off Jalen Brunson. Cat put this up with no words. Just pick. Like, you guys talk about it. And it looks nasty. And the picture's worth 1,000 words. And most of those words are curse words if all you see is this picture. So, nice troll job, Cat. Like, I peep game. That's a good one. Now, if you actually know, he's just standing ready because you're just supposed to do that. You're just supposed to do that. But that's what it's going to look, yo.
Oh my God.
This may be his first Knicks for clicks. Like, he did this for clicks, and I see it and get it. I'm like, yo, bro. Yo, that's funny. You're funny. Like, all right. As long as you're comfortable. Mikal looks like he's gotten comfortable. It's all fine. It is all fine.
I just want to put back out there. We said this last week. We are a vibes team. Vibes have to be immaculate.
That is a good sign. That pick.
And to be fair to us, like, and I think Leon and Tibbs knows that as well. Like, if we're winning this chip, right? If this is our chip this year.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, this isn't the chip like how Boston won the chip because their talent was overwhelming for everybody else. That's a talent chip. Shout out to you. You get a talent chip. This is a vibes chip for us. If we're gonna win this chip, it's because if we're gonna win this chip, right? This is gonna be complete vibes. Like, we're gonna win this chip because the other team is self-destructing and our vibes is on a million. We have enough talent.
Yeah. Play Bob Marley in the speakers in the garden. We on another level right now. Yeah.
Come on, the vibes are immaculate here. Everybody likes each other. Yeah. You don't get a team when everybody likes each other, man. You gotta cherish that. You gotta cherish that. Some people just show up to work. Some people just show up to work.
Not out here. Not out here.
Not in the Knickerbocker.
How many players on the team do you think? Look around. Go through the whole roster in your head real quick. And okay, let's not the whole roster. 1 through 9. Mm-hmm. Let's go 1 through 10 and include Mitch.
Yeah.
How many of the guys there look like they're not comfortable with the city, the fans, the team, the org, the coach? How many of them look like they got a problem in any one of those areas? Yeah. I could only name one, and it's sometimey, and it's not really a real thing. It's sometimey, and that's
Mitch?
OG.
Oh, you about OG?
No, I'm talking about OG. And even then, his record with us is immaculate. So
I can't even
let's
say.
just
I'll
not
say
even
this.
consider that as a thing.
I'll say this. I think I would say sometime for both of them with OG and Mitch, but I think that's more so due to their actual personality as opposed to it being something that is an actual thing. Like Mitch has been like you said, Mitch knows Knicks fans. He knows Knicks fans though. He'll argue with us. Yeah. We've got to the point where Mitch is like a fucking Kanye rant in 2025. Like it's like whatever, Mitch. Like how many times has Mitch just put something on Instagram and be like, Mr. Robinson on Instagram? We'd be like, whatever, Mitch. We don't care what you're saying. Like
stop it. Get on the court.
So, that's more so part of his personality. That's what I'm saying. Like like as long as the vibes stay immaculate,
right?
Which I haven't seen. I haven't
seen a rocky boat yet.
Yeah, not one. There may have been Knicks fans that may have conjured these rocky boats out of their own line of thinking. But
there may have been a half a dust up, but there's nothing like IQ trying to talk to Julius Randle and Randle yelling at IQ.
Yeah. Hey, I'll say this: if they fighting in private, and that's how real friends do it. That's all I'm saying. That's how real friends do it. If they fight, if niggas are scrapping, they scrap. They like, yo, hit the corner.
and not enough for you to be injured and not come to the next game. It's tough.
Go spin the block real quick.
Yeah.
Go get your 45 seconds in the square. Get your 45 seconds in the square.
In the desk.
And we in the vibes stay immaculate. I love it.
They look like a team that if they have beefs, Josh Hart pulls out the sock and boppers.
Yeah. This animosity don't leave here. Yeah, I like that. The animosity don't leave here. Get that shit out right now.
That's how the team look like they roll right now. Like
Josh Hart put the sock and boppers in the middle of the room. Like, yo, is it that deep?
Right.
Nah?
Right. Nah. Right. Hey. All right now. All right now.
Is it that deep? It is? Shit. All right, put them shit on.
I'll put them on. One hand. It's only half. All right, one glove each.
Yeah.
One glove each. It ain't that serious. One glove.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we wrap it up. It. Yeah. I want to shout out the roommates episode I saw recently with my man Mike Breen. That shit was good, man. Make sure you watch that. That shit was real good. Mike Breen was speaking for a lot of Knicks fans. He was speaking for a lot of Knicks fans, and that's why we rock with Mike Breen. He was like, he specifically asked Jalen and Josh. He was like, yo, do y'all even really understand the level of like impact y'all really just gave the city? Like, we was really trash. Like, I feel like that's what he was saying. Like we was really some dirt. Like what y'all niggas came.
It was kind of mid out here. We was real middy, dirt mid. Like mid was actually a goal.
Yo, I saw
as we were mid, everyone treated us as dirt.
Yo, and before we go, I want to give a happy 5-year anniversary to Leon Rose.
Nice.
Happy 5-year anniversary to Leon Rose, man. Yo, I saw a lineup. I saw the Leon Rose lineup the day he got hired, bro.
Munson lineup.
Yeah, Kadeem Allen on there was a mainstay.
It was rough.
No, not even no Emmanuel Quickly. RJ Barrett was there. It was a rough lineup, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was a rough lineup.
I want to give a quick shout out. Once a Nick, always a Nick. Before we leave, to the great Nate the Great on getting his kidney.
Nate the Great, my guy.
Yo, couldn't be happier for you.
Couldn't be happier for my guy.
That's three times slam dunk. Love Nate the Great.
3-time slam dunk champion, Nate the Great, man.
Yo, there was a point in time. My Nick all-time list was crazy before
Should have been 6 boy.
Before we got Randall and Jalen and all of that.
Yeah.
My top 5 list Knicks all time. Nate and J.R. Smith made the list.
Nate Robinson. Let me tell you, 2K and 2K10.
Yes.
Yo, the Nate Robinson lineup was.
Yo, if I was able to bring him back right now, I gotta. Yo, if PlayStation ever comes back, I gotta go see if I'm able to pull up
in the same
classic Knicks scene with Nate on
in the St. Patty's jerseys. Yo, niggas ain't want to see me. Niggas ain't want to see me in the green St. Patty's with my Nate Robinson as my point guard.
Not with Nate. You must be mad. First of all,
Nate and Chris Duhon. Y'all wasn't outside.
He's shooting like Steph Curry. All right. Yeah. First of all,
and he's throwing it on your big man at 5'8".
And he's throwing it down on you.
And he's throwing it on your big man at 5'8".
It's going to look like a glitch. You're gonna think I put on some cards. Yeah, boost. Shout out to you, Nate. Couldn't be happier.
Yeah, shout out to Nate,
18 years. 18 years dealing with it?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How long ago was he a basketball player? He wasn't a basketball player 20 years ago.
I think he retired in 2014. Oh, almost 10 years ago he's been.
So that means 8 years being a pro player.
Yeah, they told him while he was playing that he would need to get a trade. He would need to get a new kidney.
Bless him.
Yeah, shout out to Nate, man. I'm super happy for that. I know it was looking a little grim there, but
man, yeah, he put out that one tweet one time and it was like, nah, man, nah. He going out like this, nah. So
yo, to help the Nico contingency out there, Anthony Davis has 14.7 rebounds and 3 assists in the first quarter against the Rockets.
Oh, they playing right
yeah,
right
they
now?
playing right now.
Oh, shout out to League Pass and the rewind button. Oh, it is going down.
Listen,
yeah,
Nico.
Episode of Knicks for Clicks.
Listen, Nico. Listen, it's Black History Month, man. I don't need niggas booming you, bro.
Yo.
Nico.
Oh.
Yo, Nico.
Oh, they are. Oh,
they punching him.
Subway Series matchup.
They punching him.
Punching the Rockets right
they punched
now.
Them. Rockets losing on 5. They lost their last 5. We gave them the third loss in their last 5. Amen.
Oh yeah, this is the game. Oh yeah, this is the game. He's 6 for 7 right now with 1 for 1 from 3. That's it.
Hey,
that 1 for 1 for 3.
Hey, Nico, tell him to calm down, Nico. Tell him not so fast.
For the chip. Yo, I gotta go put $5 on the odds right now.
For the halftime odds, right?
Ooh, no, the finals odds.
Oh, you gotta put $5 on the Dallas finals odds?
I gotta put $5 on the finals odds. That's gonna turn to like $100 down the road. I'm gonna cash out before we beat them.
Lovely. All right, but all right. So thank you guys once again for tuning in. Knicks in 6 Pod. Make sure you follow us everywhere at Knicks in #6 POD. You can follow the network everywhere at Smooth Family ENT. And you can follow me everywhere at Frostman Guru. Sean said he will actually find you now.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
I find you. Trade deadline is done. There's nothing to cap. Holland's just over.
Yes, indeed.
Gotta wait 2 weeks for a buyout market. It's smooth times. Let's talk. Let's chat.
Yeah, we in this for the stretch run now. Let's go for it.
Bless it.
Love it.
All right, y'all. See you after we wash the Hawks.
Yeah, see y'all next week. Peace.